Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Hold on! Fuck this fucking... I'm so fucking... Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's forest. Come on. We'll bless them all until the get versticken. Join me.
No. We're straight. Just married.
Boy, are we in debt.
It's fixing my coochie lips.
I've never touched it before. Oh my gosh, you can tilt it.
We'll settle this the old Navy way. First guy to die loses.
I did not have a missing monkey on my bingo card this morning.
Welcome, everybody. We're here to do a goddamn show. Oh, the lights are on. Don't know why that seemed darker than usual. The coughing part would be due entirely to smoking right before the show. That was a brilliant choice on my part. Thank you for being part of the show. A lot of people jumping in before we even got started today. That is exciting, especially over on Rumble. Love to see all of you. Oh, never mind. It looks like it went down since then. There was a lot of people watching before we even started the show, and now there's less. I'm like, did they wait till we started the show and they went, nah, never mind, this sucks. The lead up was more impressive. That is a sad thing. But thank you everyone who's watching on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Happy to have all of you. Happy to be here. Happy to be happy. It's a weird kind of day because we're doing new stories, but and new news articles. But by God, if we haven't done this shit before, I swear, it's like I said in the title. Wait a minute, is today a repeat? Like, wait, hold on a second, because I've done like here's the thing. You like Animal Planet? So I've done a lot of stories and I've read these things before, and it's a weird sort of deja vu. We're like, hey man, who is so and so? And I'm like, well, didn't we do this yesterday? We literally did. Who is Tom Emmer? And before we could answer, we went, never mind, we're not going with him. It's gonna be hard to pick. So we have a new one though. Our new front runner is a feller by the name of, I think it's in the second hour actually, so I'm getting it right. Yes, Mike Johnson. Now the new question is, who is Mike Johnson? Not my Johnson. Seen that before. But yes, Mike Johnson. Now that's the new one, Mike Johnson. We'll see if we can find out who Mike Johnson is and talk about it before he gets, passed up for somebody else. We'll see. I don't know. 50-50 at this rate. It's a mixed bag. I mean, flip a coin. on whether or not it'll happen. It's about as good as it's going to get. Just fucking bing, and we'll see how we do. Because, good God damn it, you guys got to, Jesus. It's almost like we shouldn't have gotten rid of the first guy that we got elected. After all the bullshit we went through with that, maybe we should have just let it slide. Mike Jones, who? Yeah, no. It's Mike Johnson, I think. Mike Johnson, I believe. I believe it's Mike Johnson is the speaker nominee. Rabin saying hello, JKLLC. Good to see you. Good to see you. Just call me Johnny. It's usually easier. Actually, that's more letters. He actually made it easier. Fuck you. Don't tell him how to do his job, asshole. I think he's got it. All right. I'm sorry. I'm being alerted by management that I'm a dick. Mike Hunt. What? Okay, Johnny. Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you, homie. I'm being an ass. Deadfool saying, hey, Deadfool, good to see you. Good to see everybody who's a fan of the show. Welcome. We are going to cruise through today. We have automatic overtime because we've had so many generous donations in the last couple. We're down to $25 for tomorrow's goal, and then tomorrow's all knocked out. I'm planning to probably go get some booze tomorrow and make Friday a true happy hour show. None of this, let's drink some beer because my friend offloaded a case to get rid of it on me shit. Not anymore. What? What, Deadfool? God, all right. I didn't even link this stuff, man. I don't like when someone says not anymore. Then I have to. Yep, I just got a notification. Let's see what that says. Nope, it didn't show up. What? It just told me that I had a thing. Now there's nothing on there. Well, let's check both of them. Yeah, let's not. Why not hold the show up? He just said that to fuck with me, and I'm gonna look at all of this, and it's gonna be like, nope. That's what's today. Yep. Nope. Yep. Never mind. Guess that's done. So let's go ahead and knock that out. That takes that out and to Friday's goal. So now we're into next Monday's. We won't bother putting that up there, but we'll put Monday, and we'll leave it like that. So now everything we get is just gonna knock on that. And but thank you. It's weird to be grateful, but then also, like, humbled, feeling like I'm an ass for being like, look, we got to do this thing to make the show. Never mind. I should just... You're right, I should shut up and just do this. I should just shut up and... They know better than I do, god damn it. All right. Well, thank you, Deadfool. Very much appreciate that. 25-10, but beer still drinkable. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But I have no problem with drinking beer. It's just the tradition of the happy hour show was always hard booze. Hard booze, and if we go back to the true roots, hard booze in an egg chair where if I choose to lose fluids, it's going to be gross because they can't get anywhere, so I really got to hold it in. The egg chair's still here, but it's just... Ivy's been rough on it. I'm worried. I'm one more daddy-daughter hangout afternoon from old Humpty being busted again, and I'm going to have to call a boat mechanic, I guess. Does anyone know a boat mechanic? We got one with something with boat cleaner. I guess something you used to clean boats with. All right, anyway. Oh, Jesus. We lost somebody. Now it's getting bad. All right, we have the show loaded up. We are ready to go. I was kind of waiting for people to filter in, but it seems like it's going the other way, so I might be fucking up now, man. Let's check this. That's all good. Yeah, I don't want to do optimization. I just want to make sure we're not having a KBS problem. Okay. First story. Why not? Why not just jump into the shit?
According to the city of Philadelphia, their police department, retail theft.
Nope, I wasn't going to talk about retail theft. I mean, we were going to talk about Philadelphia, but we have a worse one. Actually, retail theft would be a brilliant reprieve, but we'll just do this quick. A retired Philadelphia police officer is facing more than 1,300 years in prison. Over 200 criminal charges of sexual abuse have been levied against the man for children and women. And, entered a guilty plea to lesser charges on Friday and was sentenced to 50 to 40 years of incarceration instead. Well, that's one hell of a sweet deal. You bargained your way from 1,300 down to 40. That's an achievable number. 15 to 40. That's a bit too much of a gap. Could we have it more like 30 to 40 for the gap part there? Again, I feel like just getting to 40 is a win because you were originally going to do more than you could. Oh, god damn. Open image and new tab. We'll go do this. We'll do it this way. And we'll read it this way on this. Mike Jones, who I work on boats, says Chevrolet JB. Well, Chevy JB, if Humpty breaks, I'm gonna have to do something involved. Can't see no Discord, says Rabin. I do have a Discord. I only see you on Twitch. I don't know what show you always talking about. Give a link. Well, on YouTube, here's the YouTube link. Control C, Control V, and then here's the current. I guess Control C. Control V. Nope, that wasn't the Control V button. That was a different one. Jesus Christ, man. Stupid tarted fingers. And there's the Rumble one. So we do those simultaneously with this, all three platforms. There is a Discord, but I don't know how to use it well, so I've got a lot of shit that I need to do to improve my show. One of the things being learn and incorporate Discord better. Because I would like to learn and incorporate Discord much better. I feel that would be an awesome way. Was just wondering, my bad. No worries, homie. Like I said, we're in the filter in portion, and we're already on our first story, so it's all good. Dead Fool knocked our goal out ridiculously quick, and the goal was for tomorrow. So we're just, again, we're on cruising speed saying, hey, we take what we get, and we say thank you. All right. Why is this? What the heck is this? Oh, this is an ad that's in the way. That's why. Whew. I was like, why weren't we getting the story we were on? All right, so let's go ahead and pop over to the video. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, no, it is on the right one. It's just on the wrong screen. That's why I was like, why is that so weird? I are tarded. Boop, there we go. Hey, it's worse now. Here's our perv in question. Mr. Q saying, I heard on Steel Toe this morning from April and Aaron that all you need to have your legs work good as some cocaine. Is that true? Nah, that ain't you. Maybe in 20 years. Oh, God, no. I didn't say it was me. Holy Jesus. No. I put that up there saying it was a perv. And saying that the screen with me on it and then the screen with this on it was worse. But thanks for the vote of confidence. Where does his neck begin and his head end? That is truly the question. It is one kind of amorphous blob separated only by fur on the neck. A true neck beard. As I was saying, and now I don't even... The whole, mistaking the guy for me part was, oof, I'm 3 hours away. Well, Chevy JB, if Humpty takes a hit, we'll talk because I'm figuring if it breaks again, more than likely the bolts will break again. They're super duper old. We'd have to cut them out and put new bolts in so the plate could attach again. That's what we'd be doing. We would be attaching the plate, and we'd want to make sure the plate, the bolts, all of it, super duper sturdy, so that way it can handle a little bit of aggressiveness. Because the daughter is awesome, but very energetic and 100th percentile for height. She is she has taken the height that mommy and daddy gave her to a new level. She's going to be a very tall lady, I think. And yeah, for a 6-year-old to have that big of a body mass to throw around. Woo. Tim B50, hey, Johnny, got my shirt today and sent over that money on PayPal. Hope you got it. I'll check on that. It might not have come through yet, but we had one just a minute ago, so I might have missed it. Oh, yeah, I got that. We got to throw that. We got that one. Sweet. Awesome. I think I could handle that. My daughter is in Sartell, so let me know when it breaks. Yeah, dude. We'll see. If it busts, you'll be the first one I call, because I got to do a lot of... If I have to fix this thing again... Santa came a little early this year, says Timmy Penguin. Boo. Hey, Timmy Penguin, good to see you. Santa came early. If you're talking about this guy, then you mean Santa as far, what, like being touched? That would be disgusting. So yes, I have no idea what we mean, but I gotta open and close this so that way this thing's done too. Because now I can't. Oh, wait, what? When did that happen? Oh, well, thank you. Ah, Jesus. Oh, I see. Santa came a little early. Now, well, at least he could shave. Yeah, he could. But do you want him to? What do you mean you can't open this page? Why did I suddenly lose my YouTube's chat link? Did I lose the YouTube? I'll jump over here now. Thank you, buddy. Well, hey, man, thank you. Sorry you had to wait so long for the shirt. Glad it got resolved. Thank God. Just had to reload it. It's up on here. Just some sort of... This is a weird thing that's happened with my internet, particularly on YouTube and a couple other places where it's now just started having an issue running. It's strange. All right, let's pop the chat out so we can keep that over here. Hot damn. Deadpool saying, couldn't hurt. Coke will cure what ails a feller, or at least you'll feel like it did. I mean, that was the theory. That was the whole theory involved, was that it would be, the same as if I were cured. But like I said, the joke is just that it's the one thing I have yet to try. I literally have tried all the medication. Are you wearing a scarf? No, this is a hoodie. See, if I want to be emo, I could be like, hey man, let's just sit here and be like, but no, this is just a Deadpool hoodie. Just a really douchey Deadpool hoodie. It's just comfy, and I'm in a basement. It's not the just I want to become. Why are we questioning my clothing choice? I am not on trial yet. What do you mean yet? All right. So speaking of someone who is on trial, haha, back to the fat ugly guy. Saint Caesar saying Facebook video has been shit for me today. I've just had the last couple of weeks. I've had some interesting things with the internet, just being crappy. Oh, and by the way, everybody, for those of you that are conspiracy theorists, I just have an itchy nose. That was not me doing coke. Still the funniest. Did you see Jake Paul doing coke? You mean when he went like this? Yeah, dude. Couple bumpskis. No, he didn't. He did toot, man. He's hoofing the schleef. Oh. Just hilarious. Alrighty, so. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a nice Deadpool hoodie. Comfy, silky, adjustable in size. Because sometimes I'm fat, sometimes I'm not. Anyways, that's not important. I am not on trial. I am not on trial. I insist I am not on trial. I don't know where anyone gets that idea. Why? I'm not on trial. God damn it. I am not on trial. Stop it. All right. So the DA's office, including detectives and the sexual SIU investigation, involving the seizure of digital images and videos from accounts connected to Heron. Holy Jesus. So it wasn't even just like we've got a lot of people oh, I jumped way too down in the story. I'm supposed to be up here. Retired police officer. We did that. Philadelphia District Attorney's Office said in a press release the 54-year-old Patrick Heron pleaded guilty to 2 counts of unlawful contact with a minor, 2 counts of sexual abuse of children, involuntary deviant. What do you mean involuntary deviant sexual intercourse? How is it involuntary? Unless you're the victim, it's entirely voluntary, all right? I don't care what irresistible urge you have. There's no point at which you're like, hey, man, the invisible guy in my head, he forced me to F that kid. No. He made me fuck. Cut to our scene from 7. Oh. He made me do it. He made me do it. He made me fuck her. He made me fuck her. Oh, that poor guy is so destroyed after that. Just... Oh. I just imagining that scene actually kicks me. Dead Fool has merch. Nice. No, it's not Dead Fool. This is a dead pool. This is a dead pool, not a dead fool. He has a check, a chin neck infusion. Thank you, Dead Fool. We now have our official term. It is a check. Check yourself because you wrecked yourself. Kirk Allen, all about the children. I mean, it kind of is in this case. In the worst way. In the worst way. Again, the whole involuntary deviant sexual intercourse. Is that saying you made the children participate in involuntary? Like that would be? Official oppression. Kidnapping of a minor. Indecent assault. I guess there's a decent form of assault. This one wasn't. Forgery and stalking for 5 criminal cases brought against him. I mean, forgery just to round out the portfolio, and stalking just because even when you're out in the park getting your exercise, why not commit a crime too? Jesus Christ, man. Now I'm understanding why the 1300 years makes sense. The original actual, like I was like, 1,300 years. How he wouldn't serve all of it. Why would you? And now I'm going through this like, that literally just seems like, no, we just added all of your time together, and this is what it came to. I mean, you'll be indebted in a sense of owing us for the rest of your life. But yeah, Commonwealth prosecutors were ready to go to trial on allegations from over more than a decade accusing Heron of abusing and assaulting dozens of women and girls, taking photos and videos of victims being assaulted without their consent, and attempting to silence witnesses through intimidation. He got intimidated. He got intimidated up, down, and all over the place. Hey, man, where are you going? Give me your intimidates. Intimidated. Dozens attempting to silence his witnesses to shield his crimes from fellow law enforcement officials. Well, thank God he'll be treated like a real pal in jail. The DA's office, including detectives and seizure of digital images, we covered that. Some of these images and videos showed Heron engaging in an abusive conduct with, oh, God, you're gross, women and girls on the back of his patrol vehicle. That's just a bad advertisement for the city. Now look what you did. I mean, of all the places. While he was in uniform, armed with his department-issue firearm and on duty. Holy shit! You videotaped yourself doing horrible stuff to people in uniform on the patrol car. You might as well said, "Hey, Mayor, I bet this won't bite me in the ass." I guess this did fine. Well, now I can see why he might not have wanted to go to trial. I feel like what is your counter to that evidence? Like, all right, so now we go to the video. This obviously is him as a police officer. As we stated, he was actually a police officer. That is his actual department issue uniform. You can see here in the video, as you can read the serial number on his gun, very high quality video. That is his department issue firearm. And as you can see here, that is his police car, again, department issue. And that is his department issue underage prostitute that he is boning illegally. Oh, no. Sounds like the Montevideo chief of police like 5 years ago. He's still a customer of mine. Well, Chevy JB, this guy won't be a customer of yours. He going to jail for at least a little bit. And, as a former cop who abused his power to abuse people, I don't feel like they're going to be very nice to him in prison, in general. All right, so the DA's office added one of the videos shown to the Court of Common Pleas during a procedural hearing in September showed Heron encouraging a woman while she shot up drugs in the back of the police vehicle before he sexually assaulted her. Great. I mean, was it assault? He got her drugs and then... Oh, I suppose there was the power and difference thing. Heron was in custody on child sex assault charges in June before dozens more sex crimes were brought against him, stemming from 2005 to 2019. Once the charges were brought against him, a judge ordered him held without bail, and his $2 million bail was revoked. This is weird. Okay, I'm not saying that this guy shouldn't have had a $2 million bail and that it shouldn't have been revoked. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying if we do that for this piece of shit, and we should, why can't we do that for every other piece of shit? Why can't we, maybe not $2 million, but can't we put bail on people and not just release them without bail or just maybe, I don't know, hold some of them? Like, this guy absolutely should be punished every ounce of the law. Tie him to a truck and drag him. I don't care. But my point is, why can't we do it for everybody? I mean, it seems like there's what's a good word for this? There's a stark contrast, if you will, between the people we will hold all day long and the people we won't. I don't know. I just feel like that. Yeah. What are you saying? Shut up. All right, so DA's office said if Heron was convicted of the 218 criminal charges filed by the Commonwealth at trial, he would face more than 1,300 years in prison. Again, as I've gone through the story, I'm surprisingly fine with it. I am actually really fine with 200. I'm suddenly feeling like 1,300 years in prison might not be long enough. I mean, yeah, he'd be a mummified corpse at that point, but could we then electrocute him? Just asking, like after the 1,300 years is served. I'm saying, can we take whatever's left and just zap the shit out of it? Just to put some life back into before he burns to death. Just good God, man. All right. Is there anything more important? The predatory sexual assaults committed by the former police officer and his criminal efforts to cover up his crimes are an egregious abuse of his position of trust. Oh, wow. I'm clutching my invisible pearls because this is the first time I've heard of a cop abusing his authority. Well, which way did he go, George? He went to jail. He went directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not shoot a black guy. Go directly to jail. That's where you go, sir. So, from one sexual abuser to another. That's what we call a transition.
Veteran homeowners. Do you know what's taking a big bite out of family budgets? Car loans.
Oh, Jesus. I thought you were going to say a word that begins with J. Jack-o'-lanterns. Because, they're starting fires, those dangerous jack-o'-lanterns. People think, hey, why not put a gourd on the front of my house? What's the harm in a gourd with a fire in it? I don't know. It might burn. Love and tolerance will fix everything. Maybe, Joe Berger. Maybe love and tolerance will fix everything. But it's certainly not fixing the inner city. You know why? Because a lot of hate. If they could just get along. if BLM and LGBT could become BLM LGBT. Its own language. Alrighty, so let's keep going. Holy crap, we've only got 3 hours left. This thing's already flying by. Sweet Jesus. So as I was saying, that guy in Philadelphia is a horrible piece of shit. And I know I'm really stepping out on my opinion there. Don't hate me. But switching from one essayer to another supposed essayer, should we say supposed? He was found guilty. All right, so if you remember, when he was found guilty, his then wife, Bayou Phillips, said of Danny Masterson, she would stand by him. You know, he stood by her in one of the most difficult points of her life. She will stand by him. And then literally the next day filed for divorce. It was beautiful. Now, obviously, for those of you who not in the know, the divorce was filed for strategic reasons to protect Danny's assets and stuff. He's going to just literally hand everything over to her in the divorce, and nobody can come after him for his assets because he has none. He has none. He's a man who owes nothing. So you can't get anything out of him. It's all in this lady's hands. And the only flaw in that plan is if she's some sort of like backstabbing, greedy, whatever lady, and she wants to F him out of stuff. I mean, he could. You have to be trusting in that situation. Well, apparently he very much is trusting because now he's responded to her filing the initial divorce petition by filing his own paperwork. The 47-year-old actor requested a divorce on grounds of irreconcilable differences. In addition, Masterson requested that Bayou Phillips, 43, receive physical and legal custody of their 9-year-old daughter, Fiona. Or Fiona? I don't know. So you have irreconcilable differences. I can't get along with this crazy lady. But I want her to have all my stuff in the custody of my kids. It's, we will never see eye to eye, but she will have all of my money and my house in her name. Again, it's irreconcilable differences. I told Aaron he needs an AA program for food. He read it out. He didn't deny it. Saint Caesar. Aaron is a shockingly honest man, and he's aware of his flaws. And he knows that he gets foodie. Dude, the guy, oh my God, the guy can't help but go out and gorge himself on a McDonald's meal and then come home and report it to his little wife when he gets home. Like, I'm sorry, honey, I had a Big Mac. Well, not a Big Mac. I had a McDouble. I don't even know. And I had fries. I couldn't stop myself. It's sad. Hi, my name is Aaron, and I really like fast food. My name is Aaron, and I can't resist bread. I mean, Hi, Aaron. It would be funny. It would be funny. Well, if the kid has show and tell in class, this is my daddy. He's a rapist. Aaron, you're not wrong. I mean, I feel like if they do show and tell, like, who is your daddy and what does he do? This is my daddy. He was in TV, and he was also forcibly in a few women. Okay, next you come up and you say, who is my daddy and what does he do?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Put that cookie down! I'm sorry, when I get stuck in that movie, just weird quotes come through. He had a double cheeseburger, large fries, and a large Coke. That is crack for him. Once again, pointing out his insanely light tolerance. There are those of us for whom crack is crack, right? No. For him, crack is a goddamn value meal. Like, oh, I'm fiending, man. I need some of those golden arches. Ba-da-da-da-da, it's been too long. Aaron in Holt. Ba-da-da-da-da, I'm coming down. I mean, it just... Oh, God, that works in so many ways. I'm coming down, like, I'm coming down. And then, like, I'm coming down, like, I'm coming down to McDonald's because I got to get my fix. Like, oh, man, I can't stop myself. Oh, I am good. I am on fire today. If I have a heart attack right now, it'll make sense because I'm just so weirdly amped. Just good times had by all. Imagine what Popeyes would do to Aaron. Well, he goes there for the stereotypes more than the food. We all know Aaron will end up looking like his dad in 10 more years. Well, from what I understand, is if Aaron ends up looking like his dad in 10 years, then April will be single in 10 years. So there you go, guys. All you that are fiending for it. Give it a decade. All right, so Bayou Phillips responded. Oh, wait, no, we did that. Phillips filed for divorce 2 weeks later, requested Masterson receive visitation of their daughter. Celebrity divorce attorney Christopher C. Melcher, partner at Walzer, Melcher, and Yoda. Oh, my God, Walzer, Melcher, and Yoda. Paired with two, did I? All right. Notes that while Masterson filed his own response, a court will make the final decision regarding a custody arrangement. Danny's response states that he is fine with the court awarding custody of the child to Bayou with visitation to him, but no order can be made on that issue unless there is a hearing or a settlement. It's no surprise that Bayou would have sole custody. Phillips, the daughter of John Phillips of the folk rock vocal group The Mamas and the Papas. Oh man, I thought Bayou Phillips was the daughter of God damn it. Now I'm screwing up on his name and I can't remember it. La Bamba actor. Because he's a Phillips, isn't he? Anyways, Masterson initially faced 45 years, which occurred in a Hollywood home. Phillips was present throughout the set. Masterson convicted of rape when verdict was read. Danny and I have been together for 19 years. Married to one beautiful daughter, 2014. So yeah, nothing else on. Again, it's weird with the whole, like, we've been married for 19 years. It's been perfect. We'll stand together. And now we have irreconcilable differences. Just weird. Weird irreconcilable differences. Yeah, I've got irreconcilable differences. They found me guilty and this chick won't leave me. Get her away from me. She's creepy. You know, you could have just raped me, Danny. No, I couldn't. You were too willing. Oh, that's how it went. That's the irreconcilable differences. This whole thing came out, and she's like, you know, you could have just come home every night and R-worded me. I would have loved you for it. I would have thanked you. And no, that's literally why it doesn't work. You were entirely willing. It's not. That's not where the appeal was. Just treat me like one of your victims, Danny. See, this is getting creepy. All right? Like, we've been together for 20 years. You haven't tried to take my back door by force, not even once, Danny. Oh my God, what the is going on with you? She can't understand, and then that's why he's calling lawyers like, no, you've got to get this lady out of my life. Look, she can have custody of our daughter. I'm sure she's fine, just as long as she's nowhere near me. I want visitation of my daughter, but not of my wife. That lady is nuts. She wants me to R-word her, okay? She, quite frankly, now every night is climbing up to me saying, Army Danny. It's creepy. It's weird. Because one, she doesn't even understand the concept, all right? The whole principle is that you don't know it's happening and you're not willing. The whole begging for it takes the whole thing out, all right? Toastmaster saying, I feel his pain. I also am addicted to fat food. Aren't we all, in some way or another? Aren't we all fat people? Deep down, on the inside. Inside every one of us is a fat person trying to escape. Some of us has had more success than others. And that's why I say I'm a winner, you know, because I did it and you guys couldn't. What's your excuse? Huh? This wasn't hard for me to achieve. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just fat shame people, by which I mean shame them for not being fat. That's how that easy. I'm on a good tirade. I don't need this. I don't need any of this. I'm having fun talking about the fat people shaming skinny people, not for being skinny and trying to make them feel bad, but for being too lazy to be lazy enough to get fat. Like, hey, man, hey, dude, this was easy for me to achieve. What's your excuse? Oh, Fanatical Bucks fan. Beautiful. Saying, that is why I coined critical waste theory. Beautiful. Critical waste theory. I like critical waste theory. I might have to adopt that one. That one. I eat like a pig and stay at 160. Stop bragging, Chevy JB. Some of us wish we could do that. I don't eat it all, and I'm lucky if I don't lose weight. Wait, what? How does that work? I'm lucky if I don't. I'm lucky if I don't gain weight, and I don't eat it all. Although I do occasionally eat, because it, you know, otherwise you die. That is a real big pain in the ass. I could completely commit to losing weight and being skinny if all that was required was that I was allowed to just not eat and I could stay alive. I could commit to that really, really easy. It's just I have this thing where once I start eating, I'm like, you know what would be good? More food. Why not more food? I'd like more food. And then when I decide to eat, I get too much, and then I can't. I don't like things being. So then I got to eat it somehow, some way. And then, I ate a loaf of bread I made for a friend because I'm like, you know what? They're not going to get it in time. It's going to go bad. I might as well do that. I might as well take care of that. Anyways, let's get back to this. Make Aaron some bread this weekend and give it to him Monday on camera. That's going to be hard to accomplish because I'd have to get a jar of pickles and then eat all of the pickles before this weekend. Or at least pretty much all of the pickles because you got to use the juice for the jar. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I could get the jar of pickles and then maybe next weekend, but rest assured, if a loaf of bread is made, I'll give it to him on stream. I'll arrange with April to bring it to the house, and then she can just bring some down, like, you know, an hour into the stream. Just bring us a little loaf of bread. Just bring us some you know, some Amazon order. What are you talking about? Amazon order? No idea what you mean by Amazon order. You mean order pickle juice from Amazon? I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that. I like eating the pickles. That's half the fun. Half the fun of making the pickle bread is eating the pickles, and you need one left over. We will march and chant, "You will not replace our high cholesterol food." I mean, you are going to march? Pretty sure you can buy just pickle juice for that reason. Yeah, but you need pickles to put in the bread. Like, that's again, eating the pickles for me is half the fun of making the pickle bread, is I get to eat the pickles. Like, I take the pickles out of the jar and I eat like all but one of them, and then I end up using one of the pickles in the bread, like minced up, and just let a man make bread his way. What's wrong with that? I don't know why we can't do that. Otherwise, then I'm just making bread. And this is, I love how everyone's like, dude, you need to make some of this bread so you can fatten up your friend. Like, you guys all just want to make April available property. I see what you're after. But I don't get this whole, you know, keep making and feeding him bread. Organicfacts.net recipe pickle juice. Right, yeah, I could make the pickle juice myself. I'm aware of that.
Four people are dead after a violent crash in Malibu. The LA Sheriff's Department says a driver was heading down PCH when he lost control.
I clicked on that link, and the story I was on shifted forward. That's why the news started playing there. Good God, Fox, you're horrible. Utterly utterly horrible. St. Caesar saying, we just want Aaron eating bread on camera for an emote. Well, you'll have to wait a little bit because for me, pickle bread is a thing I do in my way, and that starts with me eating the pickles and then taking the juice from that jar and making bread. You know what? How about it's not relevant, and let's get back into the stories we were talking about. So we talked about a cop that abused people, women and children. We talked about Danny Masterson that got arrested for all of that stuff. And we are now going to talk about a Las Vegas woman who allegedly robs a sugar daddy after a Sin City weekend. Haley McNabb, 27, was charged with grand larceny and larceny, not larcery, you asshole. Grand larceny and burglary in Nevada. Now, a man in his 50s met 27-year-old Haley McNally on the dating site formerly seeking arrangements, which pairs older men and women with younger dates for a weekend in Las Vegas. So you literally have a website that pairs older men and women with a younger man or woman for a weekend. So you just buy a hot piece to be with you? I'd like to see the older ladies doing that. I'd love to see. You know what I bet it would be too, because like usually successful older women are like reasonably attractive or at least trim. Dick Masterson, says Rusty Grammer. What? Dick Masterson? We're talking about Danny Masterson. Dick Masterson of the universe. All right, so a man in his 50s, 20. He paid her $2,500 for her time and took her to a U2 concert where she pretended like she needed to go to the bathroom to ditch him and then allegedly stole $50,000 in cash and $7,000 in poker chips from his safe in Caesar's Palace. Yes! I can't believe this chick that I paid. Yeah, here, I pay you $3,000 for our date and you're going to rob me? What a dick. What a dick. Oh, Jesus. She was arrested and charged with grand larceny and burglary, according to 8newsnow.com. The victim told police sex was discussed, but it never happened. Wait a minute. This tricky little minx. So this lady literally got hired. You got hired to be a hoe, and then you told him no. In a way. And then you walked away with a $5,700 payday. What the heck? You know, you see a picture of a guy, and it looks like someone you recognize, and you suddenly start going, you know, I'm worried. I'm a little worried. Alrighty, so sex was discussed but never happened. They matched on Seeking.com, which bills itself as the pinnacle of sophisticated matchmaking for accomplished individuals looking for exceptional companions. In other words, rich people looking for beautiful, expensive dates. The victim gave McNally money, and they went to a pool and dinner where he got drunk. She helped him home, got him into bed before she left for the night, according to the police report. They reconvened the next morning while he was gambling with his friends. He gave her $400, which she reportedly used to win about $3,100. So you've been doing great. In between their gambling adventure and the concert, McNally allegedly learned the safe passcode when she asked to put her purse in the safe. She left the concert to go to the restroom, and he never saw or heard from her again, according to the report. About after about 15 minutes, he asked if she was okay in a text, but she never responded. After almost an hour, he called Caesar's Palace security to lock down his room. He returned to find his safe was open and empty. Police used surveillance footage to quickly track her down and cuff her. She reportedly told police the victim was sexually aggressive and was touching her inappropriately. She denied taking the money, but the police found $1,100. Excuse me. I misspoke. $11,700 in cash and $5,200 worth of poker chips, according to the report. It is unclear what happened to the rest of the money, but police did not immediately return for comment. McNally was released on bail and is scheduled to return to court on November 22nd. Yeah, so I'm guessing she stashed the other cash and chips somewhere in case she got in trouble or caught or something. Joe Berger saying, how is this news? It's been happening for years, just nobody reports it. Yeah, it's been happening for years, but nobody reports it. But it was a story that, oh yeah. And of course we have to get to this part of it. The obvious part. Now that we know all the facts, gentlemen, I should have done this, in the beginning. Would you? Would you give her the passcode? Would you give her $2,000? With the idea that she's gonna, I guess, I don't know. Are you paying like $2,000? Do you have a backdoor fetish? I feel like, ladies, if you're getting is $2,000 not a generous amount for just, a good stovepiping? I mean, you were wanted to have sex anyway, didn't you? Like, I mean, it's not a fucked up thing. Why are we making this a big deal? I just want to pay for a little sex, babe. Just want to pay for a little, Wait a minute, dear Butch. What?
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, dear Butch, good to see you. Thank you for the 100 bits. Our goal is good and into next week, so everything we get donated to us just kicks on into that. So thank you very, very much. Where is dirt? No, he didn't say that. So he's just saying, yeah, rob me blind. Oh, yeah, you'd let her rob you blind. Not a chance. No hooker is worth that. I mean, I don't have a look at the rest of the goods, but I gotta say, just based off of the face, like 25, like $2,000. You paid her $2,500. Just paid her flat out, and then you gave her $400 that she turned into $3,000. Which, again, nice payday for you, Toots. Why kill the golden goose? You made some money. You could have made more. For what specifically? What do you mean, Fanatical Bucks fan? What do you mean for what specifically? He paid her $2,500 to hang out with him for the weekend. They met on a dating site where older people meet younger people for weekends in Vegas, and they don't do that for free. But there's no specific thing they're paying for because that would be prostitution. They're just being paid. It's a gift. Like the log he wanted to give her. It's a gift. All right, so she tried to back out of it, but she clearly did that. I guess one of the reasons we did that story is because it fit nicely with reading about this one. California has its Safer Streets for All Act, as we all know. California has the Safer Streets for All Act. Guess what that led to? Fanatical Bucks fan, for the weekend, that seems like a fair price. I mean, I'm guessing the overall assumption is that the $2,500 was to help her for, say, her expenses and stuff. Like, because I guess it's like all expenses included weekend for her then, that way, if it was just to hang out and that's worth dinner, and that's about it. If it was just to hang out, wait a minute. So let me get this straight. $2,500, Toastmaster. You're saying $2,500 is worth hanging out, dinner, and that's about it? That $2,000? $2,500? Again, she got $2,500 and she got $400 on top of that she turned into $3,100. She's putting herself through college, assholes. Dude, she's not putting herself through college. She's putting herself through scam school. Because again, she took like $50,000 off of this guy out of his safe and $7,000 in chips. They found about 5 in chips and 11 on her. Stop judging, says Joe Berger. I mean, no, I won't. I won't stop judging. I refuse to stop judging. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to become more successful, and I'm going to use that website. I want to meet cheap, well, not cheap. I want to meet relatively decent quality ladies that are younger than me that are willing to hang out with me just because I have money. That sounds like a good time. I would never give anyone that much money unless I was buying a car. What, $2,500? You would never give anyone that much money. Again, he had $50,000 in the safe, in cash, in the safe. $7,000 in chips. I'm guessing this guy losing this money really sucks. Not the end of the world. I feel like it might be a little different for him. But yeah, I mean, maybe you wouldn't. I'm not that guy either. Pretty sure you can. Oh, wait. Nope. We already covered that one. And we're good. Caught up. Great. Hooray. So again, the California Safer Streets for All thing was a law that was supposed to make things safer for sex workers and stuff somehow. And I don't know the rationale behind this, but and correct me if I'm wrong, but the overall premise was we'll decriminalize sex work so things will be better for sex workers. Emboldened by new California laws that make it nearly impossible for cops to bust prostitutes, sex workers in Los Angeles, red light district stock for business wearing no more than thongs, G-strings, and high heels in broad daylight. A 40-block area of Figueroa, Jesus Christ, a 40-block area of Figueroa Boulevard in South L.A. sees hundreds of prostitutes, some barely out of their teens, plying their trade since Governor Gavin Newsom passed the controversial Safer Streets for All Act, which decriminalizes loitering with the intent to work as a prostitute in January. Before this type of activity only happened at night where most citizens wouldn't see it, but now it's 24/7, one source told the Post. Now you can drive by at 2 p.m. and see it. Families drive by and see it. 10 girls on the corner, condoms on the ground. God only knows the impact it has on those kids who have to see this, says another source. The LAPD sources say they usually see them back on the streets a few days later. Great. So, a 9-month-old Project Veritas investigation reveals how White House is participating in human trafficking and child prostitution. Oh, wow. I don't know if I want to cover that one. So, yes, we had this beautiful law. The whole idea is we'll make it better. We'll make it better for everyone. And what did we do? Now they're just, there's whores all about. They're just, ooh. Well, let's see if we have see if usually there's some sort of somebody decide to cruise by. All right, so
It's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie lips hanging out.
This is from 4 hours ago. Oh, so we just have shitty music. Hey, look at that. She's just standing right there like this. You know what? I bet she's just a good working lady. Thank you, Dear Butch, for the sticker and the 100 bits. Let's check the sticker party situation. Where are we at that? Holy Jesus, we're only 190 bits away from a sticker party. Toastmasters, see kids, do good in school. This is how you'll be living. All right, I don't like the music playing in the background, but now it's weird to not have it. All right, you know what I'm going to say? For a while I was like, maybe, but then it's, nah, you're just a chunker. You're just a chunker. Los Angeles ride along. Now, here's my question. Are we in a cop car? Because I'm hearing, if you unmute it, it's just, you know, again, bagpipe music. Yeah, I don't think I need that music playing. Holy Jesus. Let's just, again, without the music, it's actually a little... Thank you, Was Fill Some Holes. We're now 90 bits away from a sticker party. And we've got 3 minutes for a hype train. Hey, why not? Let's have a hoe train. Fanatical Bucks. Oh, by the way, Johnny, what do I saw your sub. Sorry, I didn't respond to that sooner. Fanatical Bucks fan saying the dude from Kensington got cold and moved to LA. Dude, this would be a better just choice in general. In Kensington, you're seeing a whole bunch of up junkies. At least here, I mean, a whole lot of these ladies look like effed up, you know, drugged up ladies, but at least a couple of them just look like, you know, I mean, I wouldn't do it. I'm sure it's probably, you know, tainted ground, so to speak, but I can understand how they're making money. Tow that, says Toastmaster. Yeah, dude. 2 minutes left on the hype train, Don. Where is it? Oh, look at, she's just, okay, she's making some money, all right? She's making some money. That lady just walking up to windows. And these cars just parked on the street. Please tell me we go by one that's rocking back and forth. I'd like to see, like, car parked, car parked, car parked. One car is just, you know, clearly up to something the rest aren't. Oh, she got in a truck. They came back around, and now she's in a truck. I bet that's her friend. I bet they're just really, really good friends. I bet that he's not about to pay her to do anything at all. This is actually worse without the music. Yep, I'm sure all three of these ladies are all just out and about and on their way to work. It's just really convenient that all three of them are wearing outfits where they have long sleeves on, but their asses are out. Everything about this seems completely logistical, right? Like, all right, so you're covered up to your wrists on here, good. Yeah, but I can see both your cheeks. Like, no offense, Toots, if those shorts climbed up any higher, they'd be at your belly button. Oh my God. Oh. This one is probably the most tastefully dressed out of the group, and I get why. But still. And why are you holding a receipt? Is that for... Is that for your last custom? What? Toastmaster, if this truck is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Indeed, 24 seconds left to launch that hype train if you want to. If not, oh well, so sad. But here we go. Bammo. Bouncity bounce, bounce, bounce. I would love to see the... I bet you 10-1 there's a whole lot of fucking going on in that RV. Oh, the train is happening now. Fettuccine El Poo-Poo. Thank you.
Rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies. Everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2.
Running out of shit, I have to reload the pipe.
Here it comes, here it comes. Here comes the train today. Here comes the train.
Cheer 100.
Thank you, Fettuccine Poo Poo. Really appreciate that.
Cheer 101.7.
Thank you, dear Butch. That was both funny and very gracious of you. Thank you very much. We, again, will take everything we make today and kick that into tomorrow. So everything we make today goes to, well, not tomorrow, goes to Monday. We're that far ahead already. So let's keep this going. Feel free to, and by the way, if you're going to kick any bits and stuff and subs in now, this thing's got a few minutes left. Feel free to enter in your own commentary on our lovely, lovely tour of Los Angeles. Let's see where we're going now. Down White. It looks so nice. Such a fenced off community. Oh, look at that. Hold on. That was too fast. Did we see a prostitute and a kid in a backpack? I don't know. It's too fast to be sure. But we might have just seen a lady working the streets and a kid who's trying to get to school. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that lady in the pink dress is not doing... That seems entirely doable. Why is there a mirror and a table over there? This is getting creepier by the second. So we have what looks to be some sort of like table set and a mirror, and now we've got a grill and what is all of this going on? Is this where you barter, like, and you want to make sure he's not like rigging the game? What's going on here? All right, ma'am, I just want you to sit on this side of the table. Hey, I know there's a mirror. I wasn't born yesterday. Just want you to flash your hoo-ha at me. No, I'm not going to do that. And I feel like you can't go near these ladies, man. These ladies are dangerous because if you just quite frankly...
I'm going to get a rash, a pussy rash.
And that's going to be on your dick. That pussy rash is going to be on your dick. We have 2 minutes left in this hype train. Level 1, 25%. Again, any contributions go straight to Monday's goal and keeping the show above water. And we say thank you. All right, so there we go. That's reloaded. Entirely out of time. Here we go. More of this, and then we'll just probably skip off in a minute or two. Oh, look, just riding your bike. Just a kid riding his bike past the horse. Everybody, I'm just gonna go for a good neighborhood bike ride past the prostitutes. All right, Tim. Remember, don't you any of those women, Timmy. I know you've been working extra hard for your for your allowance. You've been saving up for what, huh? One of them ZJs the kids are talking about now? That's the pimp's office space, says Toastmaster. Thank you. That's nice. Hey, a guy with a walker. I bet he's for sale, too. We're just cruising down the street. All right, so an old man going for a walk. This seems to be a street. Oh, a hotel. There's a hotel right here. There's a hotel right here. I'm sure that there aren't any people around this hotel. He says he already notices one lady. One lady right there. Clearly just trying to figure out where her father is. I'm looking for my dad. Can you help me? Perhaps I could get into your car and we could go to a room and talk about looking for my daddy. She's just sizing him up. Again, broad daylight. We can do this just in the middle of the day, everybody. No harm, no foul. Low hourly rate available, right? I would literally stand on the street with a sign that says, like, freshly checked or something, All right, there we go. Finishing the hype train, 25% level 1. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Anyways, let's see where this goes. If we don't get some a little more exciting here. We might have to tap out. Pile of junk. Oh, dear Lord. What the is this? So this is just used tools. All right. So we've got used tools. Now we're coming up on a motel. The Parlor Motel. Free internet. Free internet. You'll rent the whole bed, but you'll only need the edge. Get it? Because she's blowing you. Oh, there's a nice one. Hey, everybody. I'm just going for the hotel. Oh, I went a little too far back. And up, towing a vehicle. That truck looks like it's been shot out. Actually, yeah, the truck really does look like it's been shot out. Looks like it's missing its rear lights and just a whole bunch of other stuff, and like it ain't going anywhere. And then there's this lady. Does that even qualify as pants or a skirt? I feel like this is a skirt, and that's just this is the. I'm guessing the implication that it's really easy, just up and we're out. You know what I mean? Like boom. Oh, and there's just a lovely black lady with her ass out in the middle of the day. Let's fill some holes. No stolen tools here. Yeah, they're all just used. They're just used tools out on the street there. Used tools. I made it, John. I'm here. It's me, Mikey. Mikey Two Milks. You remember? Yeah, I remember you, Mikey. You're that guy, right? And then just someone else just walking around minding their own business. A homeless person with a shit ton of stuff. Now where are we at? Again, this is just moving around Los Angeles in broad daylight now. Thank you, Governor Newsom. I don't know. All right? I feel like this one's a trap. I feel like this one's supposed to be giving off all the vibes of yeah, but no, because first off, she's dressed kind of trashy, sure, but that's just the top. The pants covering a lot of everything. No heels. She's got a purse. I think that's just a regular lady. She's talking to somebody. Hey, can we hear that? Nope. We can't hear it. It's still the creepy music. So who is she talking? Imaginary person? Again, I don't know. That one could go either way. I really feel like that one was a trick. That one was a trap. I'm betting that lady's just a normal person. And was Phil some hole saying, at least they all get exercise. Hampton United Methodist Church. And then we have this. I mean, please tell me she's not a working girl. Because oh my God, that definitely is. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know it before. The first lady was, but I'm sorry.
We got one!
Again, oh, wow. So this is parked right near the church. Because they've hit this street a few times. I'm really betting that this RV is used for some, stuff. All right. I feel like we've reached critical mass on this. I can't keep going. It's sad in California. It's really sad in California. Thank you, California Safe Streets, for leading to quite literally this. Thank you, California Safe Streets. When I see this picture, I see safe streets. Fanatical Bucks fan saying, what street is that? I want to find a phone number for the church. It was Figueroa. We were doing, well, the search was on Figueroa. I have no idea where that was. overall. A meth mobile, says Toastmaster. Maybe. It could be a meth lab. I would definitely believe it if there were drugs and things happening out of there. I think people are going in there to fuck. Because you can't arrest them for it. All right, so we have a video, but we're already into the second hour. We haven't started our second hour stories, and I don't really want to go into this because I watched it later, and it just doesn't really matter. Like, I mean, it's not really related to the other things. It's just more examples of shit in Los Angeles or California as a whole. This was Long Beach. All right, so never mind. But yeah, it's kind of messed up, and we don't need to bother with it. A lady was assaulted because, again, hooray, the wonderful society they have down there, because they allow all those Soros-funded DAs to do that shit. Sure, those people really helping that out. Lots of fences for such a liberal city, says Dear Butch. Yeah, it's weird. It's like all those liberal laws and everything is... Oh, now we have a sticker party. Thank you, Lab Glass, for launching the sticker party. Everybody's stickers are free for a limited time. They're up over in this corner of the screen here. You know, just over there. Just click them and do the whole thing. Lab Glass saying, fuck. You know what you did. You know what you did. We warned about this. This is not a surprise. All right, we knew this was coming. I had the thing on the screen because we knew what you were going to do. But thank you. We can just wait a minute to get into the next story. It's cool. We're fully funded today. We're having a great time. California is turning into a shithole. And some of you might be saying, Johnny, what do you mean turning? And I'm saying, no. No matter how bad you thought it was, it's getting worse. That's the problem. We all thought it couldn't get worse, and it did. And now we're dealing with it. And some of us, like me, are like, I got $20. Maybe I should go on a vacation. Finally get that blowjob I've been looking for. But I mean, is it worth it? Is the head you're getting worth the head you're getting? And that's something I've always wondered. Like, not enough to actually have it happen myself, but I've always wondered, is a toothless blowjob, like, awesome? Like, if they have no teeth. Like, I just got here. I'm on audio, says Lab Glass. Thank you, Lab Glass, for that sticker. Well, we're good, and now that party's done. We'll be good for a while. So thank you very, very much. Those are falling off, and we can get back into the show. We've got kind of keeping it in the Vegas theme because we've been talking about that. Somebody want to flush? Wait, actually, I think, don't we have one of those? Pretty sure we do. Nope, it'd be 4. Ha! Just clear everything out. Finaglebugs fam, a gummer. Well, not necessarily a gummer. I mean, like say she has just a few of her front teeth missing or something. Like, I'm always curious. Would that be amazing? Because I don't know. Could. Look at the... Fat Conan, look at the shitter on that critter. Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about? All right. Thank you, Lab Glass, for the 20 bits. Again, all the support we get today, tomorrow, everything else, just going into Monday's goal. I'm going to get some booze for Friday. We're going to have a happy hour stream. Let's go. Boop, boop, boopity boop. So this is happening in Vegas. Let's talk about this. This one's actually kind of funny.
A group of teenagers hacking casinos. It sounds like something out of a 90s cyberpunk movie, but for the MGM Grand and Caesars earlier this year, it was reality. At MGM, hackers got into their systems, causing chaos, disrupting everything from ATM machines to hotel room keys and stealing personal customer information for which the hackers demanded a ransom for. Now, MGM Grand refused to pay the ransom, but they still paid a steep price, taking a hit of about $100 million to restore operations. According to Reuters, the cybercriminal group behind the hack calls themselves Scattered Spider, and their go-to method, social engineering, aka hacking by manipulating humans to get inside computer networks. And according to Bloomberg, we've learned that the same crew is likely responsible for hacking Clorox that has led to, get this, nationwide shortages of its products. So, how can one group of teenagers do so much damage?
Yeah. With social engineering? Oh, I'll give you this one. Because we're fucking dumb. Might it be the fact that we are stupid? Oh. I'm sorry, I'm still getting stuck on Fat Conan's comment of look at the shitter on that critter. It's just, it doesn't matter if they're good at it, they're good at it, says Mr. Q. Well, I guess. I always wondered, the toothless blowjob.
Chris Tarbell is a former FBI agent famous for busting the Silk Road dark web exchange. He now runs Naxo, a cybersecurity firm. So let's talk about social engineering, right? Which is this method of hacking people, essentially, to get information. This group reportedly are experts in it. What do we know about how they've used it?
It seems as though they sort of cut their teeth in what's called SIM swapping. And that's when you take a card or try to duplicate someone's phone, which requires a social engineering of a person working at a cell phone store who has a great power, access to all your records. And so they can convince that person that you lost your cell phone and I need a new SIM to put in my phone. And then I have complete control of my target's phone. I have a duplicate copy of it. So it looks like they got in that way. They called a call center. So it sounds like they found maybe a number of victims through LinkedIn. They looked on LinkedIn and said, hey, this guy works at MGM. He's in the technical side, which makes sense because, if I'm looking to hack into a network, I'm going to go after, I want a technical end. I want a username and password.
So literally they did the, I'm just calling to get my phone card fixed. Holy Jesus. This shouldn't work. This should not work.
Word and a two-factor authentication of someone who has, power within the system.
Gotcha. So on those skills, it's been reported that this group some of them at least are English speakers. What kind of advantage does that give them in, utilizing these techniques?
Well,
some of them are English speakers. Now, let me put this in the way that that CNN said that. Some of them aren't. Excuse me, I would like to say I lost my credit card. Like, yeah, we get it, buddy. They're not the traditional hackers over the phone. But just say it. They're just so subliminal. Just come out. Some of them are English speakers, because as we all know, apparently white people don't commit crimes.
Obviously, they're trying to portray a native English speaker of probably someone in Las Vegas or someone close to.
Just say a white person. Just say, you know how they just a native English speaker. Maybe someone who lives in Las Vegas. Yeah. Just say a white person.
Wherever their technical center I would host it, you have to speak the language. You can't speak with a different accent. You have to speak with certain rhythms. And so being a native English speaker is going to help you portray, an English speaker or someone here in the U.S.
So I think when people think about hacking, they think of some, advanced virus that gets into a system. But right, as you mentioned, social engineering is manipulating people, trying to get an IT employee on the phone to pretend to be an employee you lost your passwords or something like that. Can you truly prevent that situation from happening?
I wish I had a magic answer for you, John. I wish I knew how to stop it exactly. But
Oh, so no. So that's the answer. No, we can't stop it. It's not a stoppable thing. Alrighty. Well, I think I'm gonna. Do we want to continue on that? How much of this is left? We got 30 seconds of it left. I don't think there's a whole lot left of this. I'm just saying, no, if you want to stop it, you can't do anything. But I wish I had a magic answer. Right.
Your passwords or something like that. Can you truly prevent that situation from happening?
I wish I had a magic answer for you, John. I wish I knew how to stop it exactly. But we're all worried about AI taking over the world and taking over all of us. But it's going to be a lot harder to socially engineer AI. A lot of social engineering comes down to pressure and putting pressure on people. I really need to get this done. It's Friday afternoon. I got to get it to get out of here. I'm trying to get home. AI doesn't care if it's Friday afternoon. It just has a protocol it goes through, and whether you pass that protocol or don't pass that protocol, that doesn't really care about the outcome.
So
here at Atlanta Hartsfield.
So are you telling me that literally? Oh, and this stupid thing, luxury airport terminal. I hope everyone that uses it dies of dysentery. The guy that works there. Good old control to hack the NPC trick. Yeah. But like they said, I think he's literally now trying to, hey guys, everyone's ripping on AI, but AI will protect us from this. So I guess, not all bad. Silver lining. No one's going to hack your shit. Console control. I mean, kind of, yeah. Like you pulled up the command console so you can just put in your code and have unlimited money. All right, where we got to load second hour story. I suddenly got a really weird vibe of being sleepy. I have this weird up and down thing I'm going through with that. That's weird. All right, we're going to pull the audio down quick, so don't do any sound drops or any of that fun stuff. Our second hour stuff, we're going to be talking about housing affordability. For those, I bet you there's a... Yep, there we go. All right, housing affordability, that one's one. We're going to be talking about the new GOP representative that they've chosen. We'll see how long that lasts. We'll see if I get interrupted with that again with the news that he's now said that he's stepping down or not accepting the nomination, whatever the deal is. Boop. Boop. All right, and then we have something fun at the end of that to just kind of like, hey, just like calm down. Van Drexel won't interrupt again, LOL. Won't interrupt what? Dude seems based as fuck. Which dude? Which dude? Hopefully more than a couple of hours this time. Now I'm not sure what we're talking about. Don't know what we're talking about. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean Van Drexel? I get it now. And then Saint Caesar playing the shark thing. I got the audio back up. I'm sorry. The speaker thing. Oh, the dude seems face is fucked. I get it. They're talking about the speaker thing, and Van Drexel saying won't interrupt again because Van Drexel is the one that posted the news yesterday. And then hopefully more than a couple hours. I get it. You guys were literally... I am dumb today. What is wrong with me? Jesus. Thought you were supposed to be on top of that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the first one. Housing affordability. You know what? Maybe people should be drinking today. This story seems like... U.S. housing affordability is at its lowest level since the 80s. And you'll need to earn $40,000 more to afford a modest home. And as proof, the article that we're reading has a... This has got to be fake. This has got to be fake. All right, let's do this. So apparently in California, an inactive meth lab was just listed for sale for $1.5 million in San Jose, California. Nearly $1.6 million, and you can buy a home that is effectively a tear down with a built-in meth lab. And they just raised the price by $125,000. Are you fucking shitting me? 6 bedrooms, 4 baths, 2,743 square feet. Price increase by $125,000 as of what was that? That'd be last Saturday. Oh, last Saturday it went up. Say Squidward backwards. Drawdix? Drawdix. I know a deal when I see it. Really? Inactive meth lab is a tag on Zillow. Love it. Apparently it is. Apparently it's a tag on Zillow. See, I got to type it out to make sure I can actually say it backwards, and I think I had it right with Drawdix. D-I-U-Q-S. Yeah, I think Drawdix is right. Angry Saxon, that's some prime real estate. I mean, is it? It's a literal meth lab. Great opportunity to own large home on large 6,000 square foot lot. Great location to freeway and expressway. FHA has a loan option, documentation in disclosure package. Home has inactive meth lab and meth contamination. See county documents. Drawdix is correct. I knew it. I had it. Drawdix. I've been technically giving out a command this whole time, and I did not know that. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a Christian. I'm not telling people to draw penises. I'm sorry. Now you just need to find the car wash. I'm sure there's a Sauk Rapids car wash. A Sauk's Rapid car wash or whatever they're called. You can't convince me with that dude's horrible jokes and those horrible car washes, the smell alone. That dude's laundering money. All right, that dude is laundering money, in my opinion. That dude is laundering money. That's what those whole things are. Oh, he did the Jeff Soxworthy thing. It's so stupid. If it's in Cali, it's overpriced. Also, 6,000 square foot lot is tiny. Right, but they're making it sound like it's such a great deal. How much for the active meth labs? Yeah, Fat Conan, I feel like the active meth labs would be a better investment. The active meth labs would be where you make money, because like they can put out. They can produce. But if you're looking for your starter meth lab, this could be the home for you, I mean, it's never too early to get into the meth game. And if you're looking for a home that has an established history of making meth, there you go. Fanatical Bucksman, yeah, how inactive is it? Are we talking like inactive, like the equipment is there and we just need some supplies? Or do I have to rebuild the entire meth lab from the ground up? Like, I mean, I'm just saying, how hard do I got to work before I'm into the production phase? Because as I love to say, phase 3 profit, and I need me some meth that I can make quick. All right, got to turn around on this investment fast. I got hot money and I got to move it. Hot money? They cut everything in half. Like they do with rifles. What? What do you mean they? Who's this they that you speak of? Are they at least throwing in the chemicals and Bunsen burners into the deal. I mean, yeah, I mean, are the supplies in, like I said, we need to establish what do I have, what do I need, all right? Let's get yourself 10 acres and some cattle for that sweet farm life right off. Oh, sweet farm right off. Learn to read, Johnny. Oh, that Mike Johnson guy is actually Speaker of the House. They snuck him in quick. Must have been itching to blow some cash. Really? He got confirmed? Toastmaster giving us the breaking news that he's actually in. We were going to talk about the who is Mike Johnson, but now let's Google it and see where we're at. Mike Johnson. $35 minutes ago. 35 minutes ago. So let's start this here. All right, there we go. There we are. And we'll unmute.
Having received a majority of the votes cast, is duly elected Speaker of the House of Representatives for the 118th Congress.
And the 56th Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, the Honorable Mike Johnson.
Guy looks like Stephen Colbert. I don't trust him.
I want to thank Leader Jeffries. I do look forward to working with you on behalf of the American people. I know we see things from very different points of view.
You're a black man, so you obviously think you're a whole person. And I'm a Southern... No. Come on. Just because doesn't mean he's racist. As we all know, the Democratic Party is secretly racist, too. So it could be either side. He's a politician. I don't trust him. Right? Yeah, he's not a politician, and he's talking. Probably lying.
But I know that in your heart, you love and care about this country, and you want to do what's right. And so we're going to find common ground there. All right?
I know in your heart you love and care about this country, and you want to do what's right. So I think we'll see eye to eye on locking up all your brethren. Whoa, dude. Holy crap, way to come out KKK swinging.
I want to thank my dedicated wife of almost 25 years, Kelly. She's not here. We couldn't get a flight in time. This happened sort of suddenly. I want to say to the American people, on behalf of all of us here, we hear you. We know the challenges you're facing. We know that there's a lot going on in our country, domestically and abroad, and we are...
No. See, here's what the part you need to understand. I think a lot of us would like you to get this message delivered in full. Abroad is not our country. Our country is here, and we'd like you to start focusing on the here and stop sending your money to other countries. We'd like you to keep the money here. We'd like you to maybe keep the soldiers here. And quite frankly, in terms of just the expanding the budget, I believe in one bold voice we have declared,
go fuck yourself.
We are ready to get to work again to solve those problems, and we will. I don't believe there are any coincidences in a matter like this. I believe that Scripture, the Bible, is very clear.
I don't like people that believe they're ordained by fate to be where they are or do what they're doing. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be a religious person. I'm just saying when you're willing to proclaim, well, I believe, things happen for a reason and God put me here for a reason. And so then that means what? Everything you want to do is ordained by God? Hashtag God's plan. Yeah, see, the problem I have with that is everybody that usually has God's plan usually leads to something horrible for some group of people. And God, so far, has not denounced or approved of any of these plans. He's been silent on the whole thing. I would like God to speak up.
That God is the one that raises up those in authority. He raised up each of you, all of us. And I believe that God has ordained and allowed each one of us to be brought.
So you're saying God picked all the people. You realize a lot of us believe whether, especially on party lines. Oh my God. Democrats, hardcore liberal Democrats, believe that the Republicans are literally like the spawn of Satan. And hardcore conservatives believe that liberals are actual Satanists and lizard people. So you're saying all of these people were picked by God. Oh, wow. Yikes. And I do completely agree with you, Toastmaster. Go back to single-issue bills, especially for funding requests. I don't like that whole, and we snuck this in on that thing. No. This doesn't have anything to do with that. Get it out of
I'm
there.
here for this specific moment in this time. This is my belief. I believe that each one of us has a huge responsibility today
to get Mitch McConnell out of here, because seriously, Grandpa's dead. All right, so wait a minute. So you're telling me God wants Mitch McConnell in office right now because that's the best choice we have. Wow.
Use the gifts that God has given us to serve the extraordinary people of this great country, and they deserve it. And to ensure that our republic remains standing as the great beacon of light and hope and freedom in a world that desperately needs it.
Yeah, but there's one problem with that. We're not.
I will conclude with this. The job of the Speaker of the House is to serve the whole body, and I will. But I've made a commitment to my colleagues here that this Speaker's office is going to be known for decentralizing the power here. Last thing I'm going to say is a message to the rest of the world.
All right, the decentralizing the power part I actually kind of agree with. But
they have been watching this drama play out for a few weeks. We've learned a lot of lessons, but you know what? Through adversity, it makes you stronger. And we want our allies around the world to know that this body of lawmakers is reporting again to our duty stations. Let the enemies of freedom around the world hear us loud and clear.
Yeah, Biden.
The People's House is back in business.
Yeah, Biden. So we're gonna get him arrested now, right? Like, because I mean, you want to talk about the enemy of freedom? Holy shit! Have you seen the Commander-in-Chief? Pork belongs on your plate, not in legislation, right? And again, they might have been picked by God, but hey, how about we send a few of them to meet him? Aha! Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I get a little nervous whenever and I believe all of us were lifted up by the Lord to be here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a few names for you. Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Jill Biden, John Fetterman, Mitch McConnell. That's 5 right there where I'm telling you absolutely not, because they're either horrible people or they're literally so old they're dying in front of us. I guarantee you God didn't go, you know what? I want to keep that guy in there for a couple of decades. The People's House, I don't see The Rock there. True, St. Caesar. I don't see The Rock either. I actually did see a story about The Rock, about his wax portrait or whatever. And now there's this whole big conspiracy of they keep making the black people too white in the wax figures. It's like, yeah, or maybe they're working with wax. I don't know how, I don't know. I don't know who the fuck actually voted for the people you named, especially McConnell. Right? So it must have been God. Must have been God. Need better black wax. Yeah, how about we need better black wax? That's right. Hashtag not my black wax. Wax on, wax off, black wax.
Veteran homeowners, have you tried getting a home improvement loan at a bank lately?
Have you tried getting a blowjob? Go to California. Sorry, with all the stories we've done, when this blonde lady's like, have you tried getting a home loan lately? I really want her to say, I did, and I had to suck the guy to get it. Because let's be honest, yeah, I feel like if things get bad enough, a couple ladies are like, how about we pay the old skin tax to make this happen? You know, I'm not above sucking for an approval rating, if you know what I mean. Whoa! Just because I wanted to insult the commercial. Alrighty. We're doing a show all the way till 5:30, so hang on to your butts because we have, what would that be? We have an hour and 45 in the show. Thank you for watching on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. Love having all of the people in here. Love having everybody part of the show. Phenomenal. So we'll catch up on this story. Then we've got a video of Dana White. Dana White has paired with Bud Light. Nobody told him, apparently. Nobody told him. Nobody tell him. Don't bother. No, Dana. No, I'm sure it's a great move. Don't question it at all. Why would you? Apparently, a lot of people did. Loan recently, I meant. Oh, wait, what? I tried to get a homeowner's loan recently. I was told to go fuck yourself. Oh, there we go. Thank you, St. Caesar. Politicians are like hemorrhoids. They are irritating and need to be popped. I actually love, there's a quote from a Robin Williams movie. And I don't know the name of the movie, so if you do, feel free to put it in there. But it's about him becoming the president because of an election thing. And he plays, at that time, Jon Stewart was still the head of The Daily Show and a very big figure. He plays, quintessentially, a Jon Stewart late-night show host who, roasts people politically and then as a gag runs for president. And then because of a computer error, gets elected president. And it's this whole big thing. Anyways, at the end of that movie, he says my favorite quote about politics. And he says, politicians are like diapers. They need to be changed frequently and for the same reasons. I need to find that movie and then find that quote and just have it on my soundboard and just start playing it. Miss ya, buddy. Good advice, right? It fits so perfectly. Politicians are like diapers. They need to be changed frequently and for the same reasons. It was not Mork and Mindy, but thank you. It was not Mork and Mindy. Fuck you. Mork and Mindy. I know, it was Mork and Mindy. Oh, go blow yourself. All right, we got to get the lighting situation figured out. That light above setup is not, it's not good. We need to get a better thing going here. MASH. It might have been MASH. It might have been MASH. You could be right. You know what it was? Good Morning Vietnam. There we go. It must have been Flubber. It's definitely Flubber. Was it Insomnia or you know what it was? I bet it was Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting. I preferred fried. What? What? The Cosby Show. He wasn't even on that one. Hook. Now there you go. There's one that's like a reach and a hit. Nenu. Yeah, all right. Look. Bird Collector. The Cosby Show. Completely overmashed, says Fat Conan. Although MASH, he wasn't in MASH either, so I feel like never mind. I'm being a dick because he wasn't in MASH. Or was there a movie or something he did? I have no idea. You know what? Yeah, I have a sound drop for this. Where is it? There it is. Cadillac Man. No. It was Millennium Man. Oh, that's what it is. That's the one. Okay. So we've been talking about while we're talking about TV, E.T. No, I don't think it was E.T. I missed the start of this bit, but Caddyshack 2, says Rexstar Parody. Thank you. I love the honesty. I love the honesty of being like, hey, I'm going to just suggest this. I don't even know if it fits or whatever, but so I'm going to announce like, hey, I don't know how we landed here, but how about I suggest Caddyshack 2? It might as well. Mindy was a hottie. All right. Alf, I don't even... I missed the start of this bit. I missed that it was a bit. We just were talking about Robin Williams from a quote, and then everyone started... I said I didn't know the movie, and then everyone started just quoting just different shit. Hey, it was this one. Hey, you know what? Spies Like Us. It's the dick for thing, right? No. That's not it at all. That is not it at all. Three Amigos. Why not? Oh, Jesus. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Greatest American hero. I'm amazed someone hasn't said American History X. You see what this means? Nanu Nanu. It means not fucking welcome. Wow, the reboot is edgy. Oh, Jesus. All right. Man of the Year was the movie, says Sandy Squatch. All right, thank you. I'm going to remember that and get that clip later. And next time I'll just play the Man of the Year clip and just play politicians are like diapers. They need to be changed frequently and for the same reasons. All right. So we were talking about stuff happening with Israel and Gaza and all that shit. And we've been avoid talking about it today. But we do have one story. Aaron Sorkin has dropped his agent over posts ripping Israel's Gaza strikes as genocide. The West Wing creator Aaron Sorkin parted ways with his talent agent Maya Dakhil, Maya Mhaa, Maha, with his talent agent Maha Dakhil after she shared pro-Palestinian Instagram accounts posts slamming Israel's Gaza strikes as genocide. You're currently learning who supports genocide, the original post read. Dakhil, a creative artist agency, CAA, agent and co-head of motion pictures, whose clients include the likes of Tom Cruise, Anne Hathaway, oh, no, Anne Heche. Anne Heche is the one who died. I was like, Anne Hathaway. All right, never mind. Anne Hathaway and Madonna added her own caption to the post, writing, "That's the line for me," according to Variety. The outlet reported that Dakhil later shared a second photo with the caption, "What's more heartbreaking than witnessing genocide? Witnessing the denial that genocide is happening." All right, I will be fair about one thing. One, given your name and this picture, I can't believe anyone is surprised that those are your takes. One. And two, are you going to be this upset if the genocide's going the other way? Because from what I understand, when Muslims are the ones committing the genocide, the Muslim community is very kind of, we don't really have a stance. I'm not that kind of a Muslim. I mean, those Muslims are not me. Yeah, but aren't you going to denounce this? I don't really want to take a side. It's not really involving me. Weird. The Muslim community, very, very silent on Muslim genocide when it happens, or when it's happening by the Muslims doing it. But they both look terrible, right? They both look terrible. But my point is, Aaron Sorkin, I don't think I need to tell you what team he's on. And it's pretty visual. And it's in the name. But also, and then this lady. Ironically, I could see this lady batting for either time. I demand airbrushing on my stars. Those aren't stars, all right? Aaron Sorkin is a writer and, creative person. He is a behind-the-screens guy, okay? And she is a talent agent. Anyways, so she posted that. She made those posts. Now, the outlet reported that she shared that post with the things being heartbreaking. Both heartbreaking? Anyhow, so both posts have since been deleted. Dakhil subsequently resigned from the CAA's International Agency Board and temporarily stepped away from her day-to-day responsibilities. She also apologized for the repost in a statement to Variety. "I made a mistake with a repost in my Instagram story, which used hurtful language. Like so many of us, I have been reeling with heartbreak. I pride myself on being on the side of humanity and peace," she said. "I'm so grateful to Jewish friends and colleagues who pointed out the implications and further educated me. I immediately took the repost down. I'm sorry for the pain I have caused." Hey, lady, I only have one thing to say to all of that. The only thing. This is not how you sell fantasy, says Thorne. Well, I mean, no actors are working, so whoopity-doo, Basil. Thank you, Lab Glass. But you know what I'd like to say? I'd like to say the only thing more sad than witnessing genocide is witnessing a bitch who will trade over everybody she stands for a job. She'll turn a blind eye to genocide for her job. Oh no, I better stand up for my people. Look, we're going to keep murdering your people left, right, and sideways. So you can either get with it or get unemployed. Well, my people, Palestine isn't a state, am I right? I mean, just a bunch of people kind of murdering Jews all willy-nilly. F Hamas. She turned around real quick. I love people that are so willing to post their values and their beliefs on Instagram and then immediately recant them the moment they get questions. Why are you putting them out there if you're not willing to withstand any sort of scrutiny? Seems really weird. You made a mistake very, very quick. Alrighty. Sorkin, meanwhile, in a statement said he is returning to the WME, William Morris Endeavor Agency, with which he was previously affiliated. Maha isn't an anti-Semite. She's just wrong. She is a great agent, and I'm very proud of the work we did together over the last 6 years. I'm excited to be returning to WME, he told The Hollywood Reporter in a statement. Controversy surrounding the post prompted her to make another post addressing the previous two. Choice of words is important. Dialogue is healing. Blah, blah, blah. Look, yeah, choice of words is important. As long as those words aren't... Look, they run Hollywood, and if you say anything bad... I mean, it certainly does seem to be the point. Wait a minute, what? Zen Rhino, what are you talking about? Alrighty. During Comedy Central roast, someone made fun of her by saying her vagina dries up around people who can't help her in the business. Are you talking about Maha? She wasn't in a Comedy Central roast that I know of. It's very, very surprising. I don't... hey, we have a sound drop for that. You know what? Why figure it out? Why figure it out? We've met the goal. We've got an hour and a half left in the show. We've got tomorrow knocked out. We've got Friday knocked out. We've got half of Monday knocked out, and we haven't even added up today to see where that kicks the can. So quite frankly, thank you all for being part of the show. Let's keep going with Dana White's new decision, a Bud Light partnership. Again, nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. UFC's Dana White says Bud Light partnership was not determined by money. No, because guess what they don't make or have? All right? You are not going to make money with this. It was not determined by money. You know what? I don't want to speak for you. So let's let Mr. Clean explain it himself. Take it away, Toots. Oh, shit, I bet we get an ad. Oh, it's on Hannity.
All right, if you watch the show regularly, you do know that not only a student of the martial arts, it's a passion of mine. There's no more elite venue for mixed martial arts in the world than the UFC.
If you watch my program, oh God, I can't pause it.
Events. But tonight, breaking news from outside the arena where
What the
UFC
fuck?
President Dana White, he just announced that Bud Light.
I can't pause it. I wanted to make fun of Sean Hannity. If you watch my show, not only do you know that I'm a fan of combat sports, I'm a total poser. And I'm a complete fucking stooge. I wish I could do the whole fighting thing like Aaron does, because I'd love to beat the shit out of Sean Hannity. I would love to challenge him to, a good sanctioned bout.
Yes, the Bud Light will become the official beer partner of the league. Now, after veering off course, which I thought was stupid, into the, woke cultural wars.
Yeah, which is why bringing them on board with this, again, seems stupid. That's going to make the wrestling part of fights look way less gay. I mean, you do have that point. He should get back behind the screen. Yikes. Yes. Forkin Sorkin. Oh, Fat Conan. Forkin Sorkin. Isn't that fun? All right. So as I was saying, Sorkin, yeah, definitely not a front screen guy. But this and neither is Hannity, if we're honest. Hannity looks like all of that dick you took for being a CIA shill and a Trump stooge. Because no offense, dude. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with supporting Trump, but I mean, literally from the sides of your mouth, we could see the jizz. It just, good God, you hard on
the
him.
Country. Is this a strong message from Anheuser-Busch and Bud Light that we've heard you loud and clear and we're getting back on track?
No. Again, stooge. Shill. Stoogey shill. You know what it's a strong message of? We really regret that mistake we made, and we will pander any way we can. We pandered to the soldiers. We pandered to the gays right after we got into this trouble. We pandered to the soldiers again. We pandered to the soldiers recently with a scholarship thing. And now we're pandering to the fight crowd by jumping in on this stuff. Again, it's not... They didn't learn anything. These people don't have a soul. It's a corporation solely aimed to make money selling shitty beer, and they pissed off their clientele, so they're trying to apologize and pander in any way they can to get that clientele back. They didn't learn anything. They don't feel responsible. They didn't take a hit. You know who took a hit? The middlemen. The people who sold the beer. The people who made the beer. But the executives, they're still doing fine. Just like you, stooge.
Anyway, here with more on all of this brand new partnership is UFC president, CEO Dana White is with us. So I had you on my radio show today. Been on radio 30 plus years. Been here. I'm in my 20.
Had you on my radio shit today. Been on radio 30 plus years. Yeah, and you've been a stooge the whole time. And you also called it a radio shit. I think that was sad and accurate. See, he did it. Thank you, Fart Conan. A radio shit.
8th year at Fox. And, what's interesting to me is I refuse to call for boycotts, firings, cancellations, any of this stuff. I'm against all of it.
I doubt that. I doubt you're against it I doubt you called for Bud Light's cancellation. I doubt that you called out people turning away from Bud Light because of the Dylan Mulvaney thing. I severely doubt that. They're still using the drink easy slogan. How dumb.
I thought it was stupid of Budweiser or Bud Light to get into that controversy. Just dumb.
Yeah, but they got canceled for it. If you heard that, that was the egg chair. I'm sorry. So, again, they got canceled for it. So, again, Sean can say, I'm against this stuff, but I think this is dumb.
And I have no idea why they waded into those waters. But my fear from the beginning was not the person that made the dumb decision or the people that made the dumb decision. When I saw this taking hold, I was concerned about the people that work for Bud Light. Those are high-paying career jobs. And I said that publicly.
Fuck that. Who cares about the high-paying career job people? Like I said, the people who really got effed were the low-end middle management people. The stores that had product they couldn't sell, they got effed. The suppliers whose job it was to fill orders with places, they got effed because then they got stuck holding the bag in the middle. Oh, that's nice, Chevy JB on Rumble saying, that reminds me of my job before I went on my own. I put a sign on my toolbox that said bosses are like diapers on you. Bosses are like diapers, always on your ass and usually full of shit. That's pretty good. All right, so again, keep going. You fucking stooge. I hate Hannity.
And I'm hoping, everybody knows who you are, Dana. No holds barred, kick ass, take no prisoners.
Hit your wife.
An Adam Schiff or in anybody's face. So they purposely went with you. Tell us about it.
No. They went with him after. Again, they didn't purposely go with him. They've tried several other avenues. This is their new one. It's a pander. It's a pander.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me start with, they were the first beer company that we really did business with. They're our first real big sponsor when we were getting started. And now we're back with them. And going into this deal, I know all the controversy and everything else, but for myself, going into a long-term deal with another sponsor, I want to be with somebody that I'm actually aligned with. And I know people were upset with what they did, but I'm looking at all the good things that they do. They employ 65,000 Americans. They have thousands of vets that work for them.
They're an international company that's not really based in America, so the other stuff they do is kind of a pander. Again, this weird thing of like, hey man, let's side with them. They're such a great American company. They're not.
They spend $700 million a year with U.S. farmers using their crops to make their products.
As well as other crops around the world, because again, they're not.
And many, many other great things that Anheuser-Busch has done in this country. And those are the things that I'm focused on. When I look at a long-term sponsor that's going to be, we're going to do a 6-year deal here.
And we're going to start with our first UFC card. We're going to have our heavyweight contender beat the shit out of Dylan Mulvaney. That's how we're going to get this back for Bud Light, as we're literally going to physically accomplish. See, that would be funny. That would be hilarious if, like, wrestling or UFC, and since they've merged, bring some drama shit into it. I would love to see them be like, and that's why, on behalf of Bud Light, I'm calling out Dylan Mulvaney, and I'm saying, let's go, homie. You and me in the ring. Mano a mano. Man to Dylan Mulvaney. Nothing untoward, just a legal, sanctioned fight, one-on-one. Or are you running scared, pussy? Tucking your dick between your legs and running? Get it? 'Cause, aha! When are they going to let trans into UFC? I think they kind of have, haven't they? Well, I mean, maybe not UFC. Like, trans fighters have been in, like, MMA already, but I don't know. They did. It's called Slap League. Get it? They're all pussies. Oh.
I want to be with somebody that I'm aligned with. All those things that I...
Don't clip that one out of context. I want to be with someone I'm aligned with. Yep, that's what that was with his wife. That was a realignment. Ah, ha, ha.
I just mentioned to you are what I'm all about. And not to mention, they have this thing called Folds of Honor. I'm very big into law enforcement and military. And
Folds of Honor is a complete fucking pander scam. Folds of Honor is, again, I did a fucking story on that. Folds of Honor is a pander scam. To be like, hey guys, we really care.
Over the last, I don't know how many years, they've spent like $45 million taking care of, these servicemen and first responders who have died, taking care of their families, scholarships for their kids and things like that. So I am very aligned with Anheuser-Busch.
All right, so let me be clear about a few things. There were other beer companies.
Labglass saying the last 20 seconds of this is priceless. Okay, let's see what this is. the last 26 seconds. So if it's a 33, so we're going to be around 9. UFC 100 interview. This is back when Joe had hair. Christ. I don't even know what this is about.
I love it. I'm going to go home tonight. I'm going to drink a Coors Light. That's a Coors Light because Bud Light won't pay me nothing. I'm going to sit down with my friends and family. And hell, I might even get on top of my wife tonight. See y'all later.
Okay, so it's just him ripping on Bud Light. All right. What does Joe Rogan think of the new Bud Light partnership? I would think since Joe Rogan gets paid to work for the UFC, Joe Rogan thinks Dana White does whatever he wants and he don't give a shit. But I have no idea. So again, let's see where this is at. Bang, bang, boom.
So wanted to partner with you, correct? You certainly, I know you don't need the money because you have more money than anyone could ever want in probably 4,000 lifetimes.
No. This isn't about money. The business thing, the partnership thing makes costs easier. I guess you don't understand how business works. It's always nice to have a sponsor to help offset, especially front-end costs. That's just a smart business decision. And again, too, they are desperate to reset their image. So that's what they're doing. Oh, fuck, I can't take this. Fucking, I feel like this whole thing is a paid promo piece for Bud Light. Dana White's coming out here like sucking their dick and you know, frickin' Hannity is just being a shill. But because I was saying it before, Bud Light Folds of Honor. I looked into this before. Bud Light Folds of Honor. Bud Light Folds of Honor. Let's see. Anheuser-Busch has a thing on it, but Bud Light has a thing on it. Folds of Honor, Budweiser military campaign. I want some of the other stories we did on this by other people. Pivots to patriotic in wake of Bud Light. Yep, Folds of Honor, First Responder Fund. That's it. Celebrate 13 years. Where is the one? All right. Oh God, Bud Light's Travis Kelce. Oh my God, Travis Kelce's been shilling for stuff for a while. All right, never mind. We won't bother getting into it. I guess they've been doing Folds of Honor for a while. But yeah, oh, wait a minute. I actually do have one thing I want to do, though. All right, so 45. Well, let's do the million thing. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 45 million divided by 13 years equals. That's about 3 million a year. Interesting. All right, Brock Lesnar was about to get on Sable that night. He wins in both worlds. Okay. I guess. Alrighty. But yeah, that dude's a shill. I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that anymore. I could be in a happy place. God damn it. I don't need to go through 7 more minutes of like why we're putting Bud Light in here. And again, look, they might have been working with Folds of Honor. That's been a shill the whole time. They pander really, really bad. The whole Dylan Mulvaney thing happened, and they were still on the front of LGBT pride parades that later had accusations of dudes walking around butt naked. Like, again, it's a pander. It's a pander. It's a cheap, shitty beer, and it's a pander. And by the way, overall, beer not good. So just whatever. You want to drink some hard liquor. All right, don't be a pussy. What the fuck, beer? Just fucking. Says the guy who's been drinking Minnesota Gold all week. You know, just kind of, yeah, I guess kind of. I am a piece of shit. All right. Go ahead. Kick me in the balls. They're marshmallows. I'm trans. Thank you, Atomic Ray. That one was really, really funny. Is he really comparing pre-World War II company to what it is today? Who are you talking about? Anheuser-Busch? I think so. I guess so. I don't know. I have no idea. I think he thinks it is that today. It says it is that today. Is it? Is it not? I don't know. That's looking into it more than I want to. That's already being more involved than I'd like to be. I have a cat that I'm lovingly petting. She's sitting far too low for us to be able to pet her appropriately. But at any rate, we have you know what? We have a fun little video just to kind of reset. Just we've been bagging on stuff and having a difficult time. So we're going to go to this fun little video for a minute of just enjoyment. Just to remind us that there are good things in the world. Just because we can't be mean all the time. Johnny, the only reason I stick to drinking beer for the most part is so I don't wind up like cheeseburger pie. All right, you made a fair point. I guess I realized I made that proclamation before realizing for some people the whole drinking responsibly thing is a struggle. I am an asshole. All right, so for that reason and so many more, let's go ahead and again, let's just let's laugh at this. Let's see how 28 seconds of a child's world is. That giraffe is just like, F you, kid, I want the leaves. And the kid is just amazed that he is getting tongued by a giraffe. And the mom is all just like, oh, if her husband only had... Here, we'll go back quick. See, if you can't enjoy that, what's wrong with you? There we go. There we go. Something slightly different. All right. Just a good moment in life. Actually, maybe that's kicking me in the dick. All right. All right, fuck me. Alrighty, so we got that done. Thank you for being part of the show. We're going to keep going again for another hour and 15 minutes. Was fill some holes, yuck. Dude, it's just a kid laughing his balls off at a giraffe just grabbing at some leaves. He has no idea what's going on or that he might even be in danger and his mom put him there. He's just having a good time. And I'm sorry, can't see, no Discord, says Rabbit. What do you mean you can't see? The show is live on 3 channels. It was on, and I had it on the video. So didn't we have it on the video? Now I'm worried. Didn't I have it on the? Let's go. Oh, no, it wouldn't even be a couple minutes ago. It'd be right there. Yeah, I had it on there. Aha. You can't lie to me. I had it on screen. We had it on the screen. It was there. It was there. Good God. I hate that I'm so easily led astray. Why am I so goddamn gullible? All right, so let's clear out our hour 2 stories. We have about an hour left in the show, and let's do this, let's do that, and thank you, who was it? Oh, no, that's just saying I started streaming. Great, cool, all right, and dupe, I don't care about sending Starbucks. Oh, Mr. Q, oh, dude. Nice. Thank you, Mr. Q. That will be funny. I might have to tune in to see that. That'll be good. Alrighty. I won't spoil what that little message was about. All right. We have things to do, including our third hour stories. Let's drop the audio quick. We've got a plane collision in Texas, which is just a fun thing to say because planes don't normally collide. Don't worry. Nobody was hurt. It was on the ground. We have a interesting find in Hollywood, Florida. We have a woman who killed her husband over a missing dog. We've got a story about a scientist who gives me hope for the future, and we have a video of a well, let's wait. This is going to start doing that. There we go, and silence.
Fuck off.
Well, it was silent. Thank you. You timed that sound drop just in with me getting the audio back up, as did that commercial. All right. So we have a video on it. We'll read this and then we'll cut into the video. Now, apparently a private plane departed without permission. Oh, wait, before I forget, because that was $5, so that puts Monday at 20. Boop, there we go. A private plane departed without permission in Texas on Tuesday, colliding with another private aircraft as both were moving on an airfield at William P. Hobby Airport in Houston. Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, confirmed to the news that the incident happened at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Officials said that the twin-engine Hawker aircraft departed without permission from runway 22 when it collided with a twin-engine Cessna that was landing on runway 13. The Cessna taxied to the ramp following the collision. No injuries were reported. All right, so why did he depart without permission? That's the part that I'm curious about. You don't got clearance, but you're running. Who's running drugs? Who's running drugs? Oh, hey, we have an ad, and I can't skip it, but I can mute it and talk over it. Oh, never mind. There we go. Oh, but there's no audio on here. Great. So is this just post-collision? I wanted to see the collision happen. Where's the Cessna? What hit what? So wait a minute. So he hit part of the wing? Looks like he might have hit part of the wing. That wing's all fucked up. Yeah, so I'm betting the collision happened around there. It's got to be part of the wing. Yeah, that wing looks really jacked up. Okay, so do we just have 2 minutes of staring at a plane? Listing around lazily. Wow, great effing footage. That's completely useless. 420. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Kind of working, man, but thank you, Fallen. Okay, so that's all we have. Officials say the engine, blah, 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 the Cessna taxied, no injuries. Still investigating how many passengers were on board the planes. Could fly 9 passengers. Again, why did the plane leave without permission? That's the part that debris has been cleared, the airfield. All right, so yeah, the airfield's fine. Again, why did the plane leave without permission? That's the part I'm curious about. I don't get it. It's kind of a dick. I will test my sound drop skills, says Fat Conan. What sound drop skills? What? You okay, Al? You're back from dinner pretty quick. All right, buddy. Hope you're okay, homie. Jumped up in the egg chair, and that is wobbling. That thing again is giving me nerves. All right, so again, a 70-year-old Florida woman allegedly backed over and killed her own husband before driving around the neighborhood shouting for their lost dog to come back, according to police in Palm Bay. Let's do it this way and do that. Oh, it does that when I resize the window. That's right. All right, so boop, boop, boopity boop. Hey, lady, how you doing? This is our suspect in question. The 70-year-old, again, Florida woman. Apparently, neighbors called 911 to report seeing the husband, Gregory Gore. Ha ha, talk about gore. The 70-year-old woman, let's see, foot of the driveway. Neighbors called 911 to report.
Watches a driver of a stolen silver Toyota
God damn it.
and walks toward the woman pumping gas.
Stop skipping the story over because I'm reading this one, asshole. All right, so neighbors called 911 to report seeing the husband, Gregory Gore, lying at the foot of his driveway, bleeding from the head. So I guess emphasis on Gore. According to court documents, responding officers reported the strong odor of alcoholic beverage from Sally Gore's breath. According to a probable cause affidavit, she told police in slurred speech, there's a surprise, that she and her husband had returned home from dinner at Beef O'Brady's restaurant. Why do we got to bring Beef O'Brady's into this? Why is that name funny to me? Beef O'Brady's. All right, so she returned from dinner at Beef O'Brady's. When they saw their front gate open, she allegedly told the police that she had 2 glasses of wine. Yeah, you look like a 2-glass wine kind of girl. All righty. They believe their dog, which has a history of escaping the yard, had gotten out once again, according to the affidavit. The couple decided to split up permanently. I always told him if he leaves me, he'd be dead. Did not realize how prophetic that message was, did you? All righty. Couple decided to split up, with Gregory going 6 feet under. Up next, a statement from their brother, Nick. Oh, Nick Gore. I see what you're saying there. I bet that you don't really know if there is a Nicholas Gore in that family. And you are just trying, and you nearly succeeded. Alrighty, so the couple decided to split up. Sally circled the block once and stopped when she saw the neighbor in the street standing near her husband's body, according to the affidavit. Police on the scene reported that she was not aware of any impact. However, officers found damage to her car consistent with her husband's injuries. According to investigators, she allegedly backed over her husband on the way out of the driveway. Then police recovered a video of her driving past the community center, shouting for her dog. She allegedly returned to the scene before she noticed anything wrong. According to the affidavit, she failed a field sobriety test and blew a .12 on the breathalyzer. A .12. Toastmaster saying you can get pretty buzzed on 2 glasses of wine. Can you get .12 buzzed? Because like .08 is the legal limit. And I'd like to think I could put down 2 glasses of wine and still be... .12 is sober cabbing range. Yeah, that's about 3 to 4 glasses of wine, says Lab Glass Projects. See, like I thought, that's a little bit more than 2. Gore was charged. Al Gore was charged. Gore was charged with DUI misdemeanor, a felony, and misdemeanor, or DUI misdemeanor manslaughter, a felony, and misdemeanor drunken driving, and released on a $5,500 bond. Under the terms of her release, she's banned from drinking alcohol, according to a court document. She is due back in court on November 21st. I don't know about that one. I don't think she's going to keep that up. I think she's going to have herself a wee bit of booze at some way, shape, or form. After all, she's got to get over the loss, the heartbreaking loss. This hot dame lost her husband. Speaking of which, guys, newly single, huh? Would you? I won't. So she's up for grabs. All righty. Sally Gore. Al's sister is a drunk. All righty. We have another one to go into. We have a video now.
Like getting up.
No, stop trying to play. It's only 44 seconds long. Rusty Grammer saying, I've woken up and blown a 0.15 on my own personal breathalyzer. Well, that's fun. So you have your own personal breathalyzer, huh? Wrong button. Personal breathalyzer. Doesn't say anything about anybody. Don't know why you'd think it would. All right, so again, we're going for another hour on this show. Thank you very much for being part of it. And we are going to start with this next story here. Out of Hollywood, Florida. I've done stories about people finding snakes in a toilet. It's weird. It's effed up. And I can't believe it. But a snake somehow slithering up your toilet scares me. And this one is somehow strangely worse. Our newest toilet caper, iguanas.
There's nothing like getting up in the morning and finding an iguana in your toilet. It is alive. I'm waiting on animal control to come get this thing out of here.
And I've really got to take a shit. I got a hot steamer on deck. I'm about ready to bomb this iguana.
I don't know if it was just looking for a spa day or what, but it's huge.
It's the first time anyone's ever said that about anything in my toilet. And this also kind of looks like a pot leaf toilet mat. So, of course, it's huge. Fallen the Great. I have a personal breathalyzer. That way, before friends leave when drinking, I make them give me a blowy to make sure they're good. Flush it, says Fallen the Great. I don't know if you can. I don't know. Babe, you forgot to flush again. Toastmaster, spa day. Right? So give it some mud. It's a spa day. Now, I got to know. You've got an iguana sitting on your toilet. Do you pee on it? Do you pee on the iguana just to show him who's boss? Maybe he'll leave if you pee on him, you know? I hope you didn't have to take a because that would scare the crap out of me. Like, you open the lid, hey, iguana in my toilet. There we go. Of all the things you expect to find, that is not the floater you're looking for. It's green.
And I don't know how it got there. So,
Mikey, you're a dick. Fallen the Great saying throw ice on him and you can take him outside. Right, yeah, you can just freeze him and move him.
waiting on, like I said, animal control. And once they remove it, I'll be a happy camper, and hopefully so will the iguana.
Just say you really have to poop. You've really, really got to poop. Fallen the Great saying, pussy. Hey, man, maybe he doesn't want to touch the iguana. Look, I'll say this. I wouldn't touch the iguana that's been in my toilet water. I don't want to touch that iguana. I don't know where it's been. He climbed up the poop pipes, man. There's no other way an iguana gets into your crapper than going up the pipes, all right? That iguana took the dirt road, so to speak. All right, so, oh my God, and we have an update from that video. The person who was in that video, Gary Greenspan said the iguana vanished back down the toilet drain before trappers arrived, hopefully returning to the sewer system instead of waiting to make a second appearance. You waited for animal control, and now you can never feel safe when you sit to drop a deuce. What if there's an iguana just waiting to climb up that log? This is why I can't move to Florida. I don't think I could ever poop safely in Florida. I'd have to be on a second-story bathroom. That's the only way. And even then, I have to question, what if something made the extra long journey for the highbrow entry? Fall in the grate. Oh, but you'll eat pussy. Do you know where it's been? Look, I can only say this, fall in the grate, in terms of eating pussy versus reaching into a toilet bowl to get an iguana. Have you ever tasted it? Like, clean pussy is so good. Why'd you have to bring that up? I've been in a dry desert of no eating pussy for so long, and now you got to bring that into. My balls dangle dangerously close to the water when I take poop, says Mikey Tumux. That's more of an admission than I need. But again, now how do you do that with the fear that an iguana might emerge mid poo? You know what I mean? What if as you are, like I said, let's say vacating the premises, for lack of a better term, you're just again interrupted. Into literally iguanus interruptus in your poo, you know? Mid-dookie iguanus interruptus. Pugger saying WTF. WTF on what? The iguana being in the toilet, the man being afraid to take the iguana out of the toilet, or the fact that while waiting for authorities to de-iguana his toilet, the iguana retreated back down the pipes, and now anacondas eat iguanas. Yeah, anacondas eat iguanas. But my anaconda don't want none if it's been floating around in your toilet, son. Like, that's just where it's at, all right? Where it's at. I got 2 turntables and an iguana in my toilet. Where it's at. I don't know why people wouldn't think this isn't a highbrow show. I just made a completely random Beck reference for no other reason, and I tied it to iguana poop. Well, iguana in a shitter. So, I mean, somebody's poop. That'd be funny if the iguana retreated and you scared the crap out of him, just ran for it. Oh, and that's the other thing, Mikey, you bring up this point. Anacondas eat iguanas, right? I'd be more worried now that there's an anaconda coming up my toilet. I just heard a loud noise. I'm sorry. It was very, very distracting. I apologize. We have an hour, a little less than an hour left in the show. TGOP is better than STMS. I would agree. We just solved Aaron's food problem, put creatures in the pooper. Right? I feel like that's why Aaron will never move to Florida. He'll be too afraid of animals in the shitter. Better than the anaconda that you're pooping. Better than the anaconda that you're pooping down the toilet. Oh, the anaconda you're... Oh, dropping down the... Why did I keep saying pooping? I guess technically you are pooping that anaconda down the toilet. Oh, it's a brown anaconda. I made it from a solid week at Chipotle. Why are we... And why is that so amusing? Oh Jesus! Now we're getting into the weeds. Everything says poop. Pogger pugger. Not poop. Jesus, it's pogger pugger. Thank you for being part of the show. First time chat. Love that. Love first time chats. All right. Mikey saying, my poops are the size of baby arms. I mean, I feel like that is a vast overstatement that we needed not know. I mean, just really, so you're saying your poo could have strangled the iguana? Struggled the iguana? Jesus Christ. Good God, man. Okay. As much fun as we've had with that shit. 5.5645 won't. What? That's why we need our AR 10s in 76254. 454 casual or nothing for them snakes. I have a sticker for Mikey, says LabQuest. Great, I'm glad we got that all worked out. Thank you for the 100 bits. Alrighty, so if the iguana took the dirt road, does that mean it has iguana pox? Says Mr. Q. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure iguana pox was not a thing. But if the iguana effed the guy, then maybe the guy would have iguana pox. I don't even know why we did that. Maybe because of the 100 bits. Sure. That's why. All right. So let's get into it. We have about a good 45 minutes left in the show. Thank you for being part of it on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. We've got all the chats up. Thank you, everyone who's watching the show and part of the program. Really appreciate the support and the viewers. Always a good time hanging out with you lovely folks. Let's get into this next one. We've been talking about people living on the streets in California. That is a thing. Well, apparently they found a straight up abandoned shack on a California city street. And when you say, Johnny, they found an abandoned shack on a California city street, you mean like they found an abandoned building. Or like a food stand that was just no longer used. No. I mean, somebody, and you know what? Let's just, let's click it here and do it this way. Because I want to do this in full screen. I want to, oh, that just likes it. How do I? I guess this is about as good as it gets. Here we go. So when I say they found an abandoned shack, I mean they found an abandoned shack on the fentanyl and a knife. I mean, it's free. It's for free to live the California dream. It could if you put it in the right spot. I just feel like, again, really weird that we left this abandoned shack, this beautiful piece of real estate just opened up in California. They couldn't just haul it away. They had to get a flat trailer out to haul the thing off. I'm pretty sure that's the Unabomber's hideout. Probably would still go for $500K in South California. Yeah, baby. Again, just a horrible piece of shit shack on the streets in California. It would have been so great if this landed near a camp, one of those communities of campers. That's what you do. You unload this thing near one of the homeless communities, and you just let them move in. All right, like that would be great. You just park it there, and you go F it, and I'm out, and I'm done. As long as they vote, all is fine. Well, I mean, do they have to though? Why they on? Thank you for the 50 bits. Ow. What the fuck? They are on the streets. How did they get there? What do you mean they're on the streets? How did they get there? That's all that counts. Inactive meth lab? Maybe. 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 Aww. Thank you for the 50 bits. Sorry, it's a thing. 2 horns. I don't make the rules. I have no idea why you Since when has that been a thing? Why do I not know this shit? All right, so police in California were left scratching their heads when they found an entire shack abandoned on a city street. Police said they were unable to find any surveillance video showing how the shack ended up on the street. Well, it starts with the shack not keeping its job.
You want to see the fucker?
Thank you, Lab Blast, for the 50 bits. Shack's on the street. Of course the shack's on the street. Shaq hasn't played baseball in a while. It's gotten to the point now where the houses have become homeless. A crew from the Royal Coaches Towing Company was called to the scene to haul the shack out of the road. Kudos to Royal Coaches Towing for clicking their heels together and summoning the courage to get the house out of the roadway, the Post said. Oh, F you. The ultimate fate of the structure after being towed away was unclear. I bet there's a whole bunch of, like, literally people living on the camping on the street. You're just going, hey, why couldn't you just give that? Hey, I'll take that. Just let me put it right here where my Coleman tent is. I'd love that. What's the cat doing? Says Mikey. The cat left. The cats were eating dinner, and now Al's in the... Nope, we said the cat. Now here comes Tegra. Yep, you've been summoned. I'm sorry. There's your kitty. There's your... I'm sorry. And she's going to go sit out. No, I can't do kitty cam. I picked her up, and it was a bit of a... I kind of had to pick her up in a way. She wasn't happy, so she's staying by my feet. We'll do kitty cam if she comes back. But right now there's no... Oh, he said that. Nope, never mind. She's going over to Alucard, her other pet. She has to go sit on him because she has to claim his ass. Or nope, are you coming back here now? Make up your mind. We'll jump up here. Oh, never mind. She ran off. Sorry, we can't do kitty cam. Maybe next time. Dude, the show is kind of stalling out here on your bullshit, so fuck it. If she shows up on her own, I'm not working for it anymore. I've tried hard enough. So we covered that. They found a random random trailer just on the side of the road. Again, the sounds of things crashing upstairs is a little difficult to do the show with. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to this. Well, never mind. Let's do that. Stop being so athletic with your movements. My athletic, what a true cat. Yeah, she is a true cat. And for everybody that needs it, where is it at? Come on, I gotta find it quick. I really gotta fix the button. There we go. There's your kitty cam. Hey everybody, it's the cat. It's the kitty. Cats know when they are wanting cuddles. Yeah, they know when they want cuddles. Big Bird Bob, you still smell like piss. What?
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
What? That just doesn't seem... That's just mean. Tell her about Marks. She'll love it. I have no idea. Tell her, Johnny. Tell her. Psst, 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 psst. There you go. There you go. There's your thing. Are we good now? Are we good with the cat? Do we have enough cat time on the show? She decided we've had enough cat time on the show. So bye-bye, kitty. It's been fun. Let's where's the kitty cam? You know, from when I pissed on you. He peed on me? I was not aware. Why don't people tell me these things? All right.
No, I'm probably just being...
Now, I don't know who Davy Jones is. It's not my gaming buddy, Davy Jones. But we have a video of a Gen Zer Mr. Cute kitty. Yep, it's a cute kitty. We have a video of a Gen Zer she's gotten a job. You know, she went to college. She got a job, 9-to-5 job. And apparently, you know, it's not working out, I guess. Quote of the day: in a 9-to-5, how do you have time for your life? She looks like she's got some awfully teary eyes. My question is, ma'am, what's the countdown clock until your OnlyFans?
I know I'm probably just being so dramatic and annoying, but this is my first job, like my first 9-to-5 job after college, and I'm in person, and I'm commuting in the city, and it takes me forever to get there. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford living in the city right now, so that's off the table. Like, duh! If I was able to walk to work, and it'd be fine, but I'm not. So it literally takes me, like, I leave here, like, I get on the train at 7:30, and I don't get home till, like, 6:15 earliest, and then, like, I don't have time to do anything. I want to shower, eat my dinner, and go to sleep. I don't have time or energy to cook my dinner either. Like, I don't have energy to work out. Like, that's out the window. Like, I'm so upset. Oh my God. Nothing.
It's almost like, you know, back before all you ladies had to fight. Oh my God, says Big Burb. Yeah. I have 3 very needy kitties when it comes to attention and food. Yeah, dude, they're needy kitties when it comes to treats and attention. Alucard won't jump up here, so I won't be, we won't see him anytime soon, I don't think. But Tegra does. Al might go up on the pedestal behind me. We have up there for the cats, but, yeah, as for coming up here, that won't happen. But yeah, they both need attention. Oh my God, Big Bird. But yeah, this lady is, that's weird. Kitty does CNC stuff following the laser. Okay. I don't know what. But yeah, the lady. Oh, wait. You know what? We have a sound drop for me getting thrown askew by all that. You was asleep. Thank you for clarifying that, Big Bird Bob 1. Good to know. The funny. This is the future of our country, and she gets to vote. Fuck. Yeah. Again, someone who didn't realize that for all of us that, hey, have a job and stuff, it takes time to do all this stuff. This is, again, where I'm like, a lot of these people who are like, oh, I don't need a man. I don't need this. I don't need that. Right. But you do realize why those things were a thing before, because a lot of you guys wanted some you time that you don't get. Pink hands. She has pink hands and pink nails, but she's getting her hand close to the light. That's why it looks pink. She's a very white lady.
Nothing to do with my job at all, but just like the 9 to 5 schedule in general is crazy. Being in the office 9 to 5, like if it was remote, you get off at 5 and you're home and everything's fine. But like I'm not home. It takes me long to get home, and like people that drive to the office, like you don't get off at 5. And I know it could be worse. I know I could be working longer, but like I literally get off, it's pitch black. Like I don't have energy. How do you have friends? Like how do you have time to like meet like a guy? I don't know. Like how do you have time?
Yeah, it's almost like those years that you were in college, that you got your degree for your big job to do all that stuff. That's kind of like before. That's when you would meet a guy, and he would be doing that stuff, and then he would have a job. It's funny you bring that up. That is an interesting question.
Time for like dating. Like I don't have time for anything, and I'm like so stressed out, and I'm also getting my period, so that's why I'm all emotional. But like
maybe she will marry you, Hust Kidding LLC. Or do you mean just kidding? Well, I doubt it. I don't make a lot of money. I already have a kid. I'm older than her by probably a lot. And it's your dream lady. I don't know why you would say it's my dream lady. What makes her my dream lady? And there it is, the real cause of her meltdown. Right? I love that she went, she's like, you know what? I'm working a 9 to 5. I don't feel like I have the option to do anything. I haven't gotten D'd down in a while, and it's really kind of bumming me out. And I'm on my period. So why not sit down and record an emotional tirade about my life for social media? We get to the base of her problem. Poor decision making.
Am I so dramatic? It's fine.
Yes, you are so dramatic, and it's not fine. Actually, that's the problem. The problem is you are so dramatic. Oh, wow. This has been retweeted.
I know I'm probably just being so...
I don't have any comments. Just wait until she... Oh, my God. Let's look at the comments. Just wait until she's a single mom. Meanwhile, she's got her nails and lashes done. Good point, Big Swiss. When I wasn't working a job requiring substantial overtime, my working hours have always been 8 to 5 for 45 plus years. I would have killed to have hours of 9 to 5. Would have been a huge blessing.
I feel strangely drawn to its presence.
Rabin saying, but she has fine red nails. Yeah, and she has the time to make them. Thank you, Jimmy, for raiding us. Our good friend Awake Jimmy. It's been too long. Thank you for the raid. Very much appreciate that. Do we have any? We have a little left in here. She is a 10 out of 10 in her mind. Yeah, in her mind, she's a 10 out of 10. But she's also really tired of working a 9 to 5. Again, thank you for the raid with a half hour left in our program. History has shown most of the people who raid, they don't stick around. But, join the show, follow, like, subscribe, make fun of me, whatever it takes. I'm all good for it. Labglass, oh, Johnny, I have a question. What's your question, Labglass? What is your question? There's a dragon on the screen, so I don't know if I can see it, but thank you, Maleficent Misty, for first-time chat. What's your question? Is it about our Gen Z lady? Is it about her? I'm waiting on bated breath for your question. And then I got to get to the other side. So dramatic is my new phrase. Right? She is so dramatic. All right. So, are you looking forward to Five Nights at Freddy movie? I have no idea. I haven't even... Is there a preview out for it? Maybe we'll check that out in a little bit. We'll see. So before we go to that, I just want to point out this. So that lady was saying that she can't even. She went to school, and she is working a 9 to 5, and she has to drive. She has to commute to work, and it's just like, how do you even live? I can't meet a guy. I'm bleeding out of my vagina. How do I do this? I would like to go and show you what we're accomplishing on the other side. Now, that was a white woman at the age of 26. I believe this man is 11. I could be wrong. Play. America's top young scientist.
My name is Heinbach Elep, and when I found out about the inequitable price of skin cancer treatment globally, I knew I had to take action.
Virginia student invented soap that treats skin cancer. I love that a kid with so much melanin thought, you know what, I've got to help the white people. Those are the ones getting the skin cancer. Rabin saying, well, I don't think she's good for you. Great. Glad we got that solved. I was really worried. Anyways, so as I was saying, Virginia student has invented soap that treats skin cancer. Now, I'd like to say it's just a coincidence. It is just a coincidence that the person going above and beyond to solve humanity's problems happens to be the guy, and the one freaking out about clocking in for a 9 to 5 with commuting time happens to be a lady. I'm just saying that's a coincidence. Chevy JB, welcome to life. You go to work on 2 hours of sleep. That's how you meet people, right? Or there's always the weekends. There's always the weekends. Everybody's working for the weekend. The soap helps protect skin and it enhances immune responses.
This compound-based bar of soap is charged with cancer-fighting chemicals to help fight the disease. And the best part, it's affordable and accessible to all.
It costs about 50 cents to make 1 bar of soap. And this kid is hopped up on sugar before he gave this speech. I'm watching him give this presentation, and he's bouncing like a lot. I'd like to ask a question. Oh, my dear God, Fallen. That is offensive. We are working for a crappy R&B artist. What are you talking about? I'm just saying, this kid invented a bar of soap that fights skin cancer for 50 cents, and meanwhile, we've paid so much for how many other medications and things. How hard are we getting railroaded by Pfizer? So again, Fall in the Great going, yeah, you tell them what the soap do. You're just his hype man. Again, that is that is a 14-year-old a 9th grader he made soap that fights cancer, okay? He looks like Black Master Blaster, but just the top part. All right, I don't know if I can get to that one. Granny loves getting banned. Thank you for that. The Weekend. Oh, I see. Well, let's see. Can we actually buy that soap? My mom's been dealing with skin cancer for a long time. Well, let's see if of course he believes himself as a young scientist. Soap designed by the man is meant to treat skin cancer. Skin. The soap reportedly costs about 50 cents to make, but Beckley, I don't know, has said the soap contains multiple ingredients in it that are low cost and very affordable, making it accessible and equitable to as many people as possible. The young Ethiopian-born scientist was awarded 20. Great. Where can we get the soap? All right, let's. I'm guessing it might be available, or the recipe's out there. Let's look up skin cancer soap. See if we have a skin cancer soap. 14-year-old student developed cancer-fighting soap. Cancer-fighting soap. Okay, so let's check this one, see if there's... I don't think the soap is out yet. We might have to find the recipe. But we don't have one at the moment, I don't think. Don't look up child Ethiopian soap without being incognito, says Granny Loves Getting Bad. I didn't look up child Ethiopian soap. I looked up skin cancer soap. That's a respectable search. I know how to do that. I know. I can do this. I can do this. All right, so yes, that is our skin cancer fighting soap. Again, so for those of you that forgot where we started with... those of you, because I think you rated us after we got done with this lady.
First job, like my first 9-to-5 job after college, and I'm in person, and I'm commuting in the city, and it takes me forever to get there.
And I barely can't even. And again, from that to ninth grader inventing soap. Way to... The youth will save us. Well, I certainly hope so, because quite frankly, the Gen Z girl scares the living out of me. All right, Pfizer will buy it out. Yeah, I'm sure that there's a couple of companies. Let me guess, he'll soon be committing suicide with a double tap to the back of the head, says Northern Finler. That would be sad for a ninth grader with so much to live for. That would be very, very, very sad. Why would you say that? Oh, man. I'm still having trouble with Fall in the Great's comment on that story. Yeah, doctor, you're a genius. I don't even know if I can say it. I don't want to be offensive. Do we want to do the bubble blowing bash of Fort Worth Zoo throwing a bubble blowing bash birthday party for an elephant? I don't know. Do we really feel like that? We've got overtime to get into. We've got other stories to get into. And I don't know. I feel like this one's probably just kind of meh. Remarkably meh. So let's bail and get into some fun stuff. We've got videos and shit. All right, let's we'll leave it there in case we burn through everything. Maybe it'll be a fun little change of pace. But since we did the other animal video earlier, I kind of don't want to do that one now. All right, so let's do this. What's this? This is from 5 years ago. I have no idea what this even is. This is a minute and 5 from 5 years ago. No clue what that's about. Why it's there, we'll find out in a minute. All right, and then we got a laugh compilation thing, so we'll do the usual hit the bong and see if we can get through the compilation without laughing. You can join in at home if you want. Oh, and we've got... All right, so I have to clue in people who haven't seen this before. We had a lady that we did a video on where she was talking about the pumpkin war, fighting a pumpkin war, and so she made this thing about throwing an axe at a pumpkin, and it was remarkably bad. But whatever. So now she's taken it to flashbang level, and the pumpkin won. I think once again this lady is losing to pumpkins, and I don't think she realizes it. I think she thinks that she gets there somehow, and it's like no. The fact that this much effort was required means the pumpkin won. I mean, a Glock 17 is awesome, but doing this, I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. Alrighty, so, and then we have another viral shorts thing about not laughing. So we'll see if we can make it through that. Let's go to this first one. I don't even know what the heck this is about. This is somebody dancing. Oh, so it's like a wedding first dance. Okay. So it's a first dance at a wedding. So you like a dollar dance where you're dancing with the bride or something. Or are you the groom? So it's the groom who's refusing to dance with the bride. Oh my God, he's too cool for the room. F this lady. This is my day. Oh shit, we're not even on the video. So we've got to rewind it. I'm retitling this video, Tell Me You're Gay Without Telling Me You're Gay. He just wants nothing to do with that chick. I don't know if you understand, buddy, but you just signed up for a life with that lady. This is not going to work out for you. I mean, you really, really need to rethink your choices because you, again, are going to be saddled with that lady. You don't even want to dance with her? And quite frankly, let me just say, looks like she's got a nice ass. That's mean. He is just peacocking, bud. Hey, man, maybe he's peacocking, but I mean, I don't know. I quite frankly, first dance looks like a bad start to your marriage if your first dance is like, all right, you know what this has? A little too much of you and not enough of this guy. I feel like that's not a good way to go. She looks so sad in the middle of that room. I kind of want to go out and help. I'll be like, excuse me, ma'am, do you need someone to dance with you? Maybe take you backstage and give you a good stuffing. Have you ever seen how much effort goes into a Bird's Paradise dance? Birds of Paradise dance. Yeah, I think we did a thing about that. Again, I'm pretty sure the thing is supposed to be the two of them. It seems weird. Like, he is just shy. He tries to feed her. Here you go, babe. Let me baby bird you a little bit. He's getting mad at anyone that wants to dance with the lady. The whole room cheered for this. I think we've all figured out it's, how about you dance? I jokingly said, like, I just kind of want to go up like, hey, baby, how about, and then he did. St. Caesar, is this Crowder's wedding video? I know, right, dude? Is this how you honor the husband? Watch it. I'm sorry. I hate to say I sniffed it out. Did you see him aggressively butt shove that guy? You're telling me I called it wrong? You're telling me I called it wrong. Let's go back just a little bit. Again, Rabbit, oh my God. Yeah, literally, this is me calling it right. Poor lady indeed, Rabin. Poor lady indeed. That guy is clearly gay. Now, there's nothing wrong with him being gay. It's totally fine. Not only do I support it, not only do I endorse it, not only am I happy that he is, because it leaves her available for me. But it's just like, dude, come clean, man. That poor lady is going to be wondering why night after night her incredibly toned body is just not good enough for you. You won't give her a good Rogerin, and that's because you're into the dudes. You know what? I'm starting to think that not only was he upset about the dancing not involving him, he was pissed because, and I have to move shit so I can get my goddamn thing refilled for this next bit. But he was pissed because she picked up the guy. She was catching more dick than he was. What kind of shitty song was that? It seemed Russian, if I'm honest. That seemed like it might have been a Russian wedding or Ukrainian or Slavic of some kind. I'm not sure. As Jeff said. Who's Jeff? I don't know Jeff. You don't know Jack. Well, I don't know Jeff either. Remarkably uninformed on these people. I am sorry. Alrighty, so you. Oh, I said it was Jeff. See, I do a show and there's bits and stuff, and sometimes I lose the thread. Hey, I have a sound drop for that. Alrighty, so we've got a few more bits. Oh, shit. Forgot you have to stop it or it just keeps going. Alrighty, so we have a few more bits to do before we log off for today. About 15 more minutes left in the show. Thank you for being part of it here. And again, thank you, Awake Jimmy, for rating us. Always fun when we get rated by Jimmy. This is a tradition I've done. Genova. What? Move over, Genova? Genova's Witnesses? Shinra Secret Project, Genova? What are we talking about? Nit, Jiff, nor Jimmy. All right. Rabin, I'm going to just say that I've lost the thread and just let you have it. I don't know what we're doing because I'm weird. And it's just, it's getting to, I'm running on fumes. We're getting to the end of the show. We got about 15 minutes left. I got a couple of I got a couple of videos that we're going to play, and I'm going to attempt to not choke like a bitch laughing at them. But the first one that I see looks like I might not win. So we do this every once in a while for funsies. And we've had so much wonderful support today that we're not going to do serious story shit. That's ridiculous. We're going to look like a chode and load a weed pipe thing and do marijuana stuff. All right, there we go. That's going to have to be good enough because this is dragging on way too long. So how about we just man up and do it that. Oh, is that a cat hair? Is that literally a cat hair in my weed? All right, we're good. Sorry. So again, the Fallen the Great, that term, Dr. Enlet, is just going to sit with me for a while. That should be a term for... Okay. Here we go. Our usual bit of trying not to die while we do this. And so the way I do it, we light it, we start it, and we see how we do. And 3, a 2, a 1. If you're playing at home, feel free to join in. And best of luck to you.
No, no, you're going too fast.
Oh, God.
What the fuck? I don't know. I'm not working. Oh, my God. Her mouth is inviting. Right?
Okay, that's not supposed to...
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
I got through it without laughing, but I've been a couple on this that has been squeaking.
No. No.
Why is she holding that much water?
No, you're going too fast.
Why is she holding that much water? I don't get it. Okay, that's our first one down. We did all right. We're going to take a break before we go on to the other one. All right? Now, the next one might get me. I'm already a little sore from the first one, so we're going to do a little bit of a breather. This is a reminder for anyone that hasn't seen this one before. This next video, we've done a segment on them. This lady's been fighting pumpkins with different weapons. And in this video, she has opted for the flashbang. At least she's aware she failed miserably. This woman has made up some sort of imaginary war with the pumpkins. And she is losing her imaginary war with the pumpkins. Every video she does, she loses to the pumpkins. Why are you fighting them? That's the best you got. That's the best you can do. Again, I'm not trying to say, Rabin saying, don't know, usually flashbangs are a lot louder. Well, I don't know what kind of recording equipment she was using. All I'm saying is she used flashbangs on a pumpkin and lost. She's used an axe on a pumpkin and pretty much lost. This lady is, quite frankly, waging a war with pumpkins. And she does not have the gourds to get it done. All right? She is just... She is getting squashed by these pumpkins, man. The yams on this woman. Now I'm just trying to think of different, like... Yeah, no, I think we're done. I think we're done. And she is, too. She needs to give up on the pumpkin battle. I don't know what started the Great War of the Pumpkins, but she has been losing, and then we're catching back up on her. Her latest foray is not going well. $10 says they were training flashbangs. Probably. This is why women can't operate explosives. A man would have nuked that pumpkin. You know what? You know what? I'll take that bet. Let's, I agree with that point, but let's test it out. There's a way to test this out. So that video was on YouTube, right? Let's look up exploding pumpkin. Exploding pumpkin. Dude, we have exploding pumpkin with rubber bands. Exploding pumpkins on Jimmy Kimmel Live. So that's from 10 years ago. That's a science thing. Exploding pumpkins. Cool science experiment 11 years ago. 13 years ago. Chemistry demos. Exploding pumpkin trick. This is 43 seconds long. All right, now I'm not saying that this is working because it's a guy doing it, but I am going to say I believe a guy figured it out, and it's because a guy's doing it that it's working.
So we're going to dump that in now, and it is starting to generate that flammable gas. We're trapping the flammable gas in there, and here we go. Let's see if it works.
That's pretty damn awesome. I kind of want to do that. The exploding pumpkin trick. Does it stay lit after he comes out? That was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. All right, this is how you explode a pumpkin, biznitch. So I'm saying there are people that have gotten it done. Apparently, that lady isn't one of them. She needs to give up on whatever pumpkin war she's waging, and I don't know why she's waging it, but not every battle is a victory. For you, most of them are losing battles. I'm just saying, you're losing the battle. Just let it go. Let the pumpkins have this one. All right? We don't need it. Okay, we got one last talk about blowing chunks. Hey-oh! Thank you, Alibi Joshing, over on the YouTube. Do we have, what video was this one? This is KRO. All right, so this is that. So that's that. So we did all 4 of these already? Did I do that? Did I do this one? What was this one? Just out of curiosity. Oh, yeah, we did this one already. All right, so, yeah, actually, that one. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is our last video. Son of a bitch. Wait, explosives in school. Is it Hust H2? Hust H2. I don't know what you're talking about. That's all. It is Hust. It's just H2. Right. Sure. I'm saying it's a fun trick to hit and just boom, just fill it full of gas and ignite the gas and then kaboomskis. She likes it when the seeds were exploded on her. What? She didn't get hit with any of the seeds. She lost to the pumpkin. Is she single? Says Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. Is she single? All right, let's, where was it? She was number 3. So she was this one. You want to know if this lady is single. Why are you interested? I'm just wondering. Why do you want to know if this lady is single? She makes horrible decisions. She can't defeat pumpkins, no matter what the weapon. She wears strangely weird pants for this video. I mean, it literally looks like you wore them just to cup your butt. Like, that's just... Why are we wearing those pants? All right? That is making an optical illusion of your booty to make it look ridiculously bubblicious. It's not all right. It's not okay. Bye, John. Gotta go do stuff and things. I mean, is the stuff and things jerking off, or you have legit stuff and things to do? Either way, not my problem. You know what I mean? Not my problem. Yes, you can imagine the daily adventure. All right, then. The daily adventure with a lady fighting pumpkins. Okay, I have no idea, but, you know, by all means, best of luck to you. We have one last try not to die laughing clip segment to see how this goes. I'll take another toot, and we'll roll it, and we'll see if I don't die. And again, thank you for all the support. Here we go.
Yes, sir. How may I help you?
Oh, thank you. I asked for vanilla though. It's the chocolate.
I lost already. Oh, my nose. Oh. Oh. If you die, can I have your egg chair gimmick if I give your daughter 200, brother? If you die, can I have your egg chair gimmick? My egg chair gimmick. It's an actual chair.
Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. What are you doing?
right. So yeah, I lost pretty early in that one. Congratulations. That one beat me pretty hard. That one got me right away. The waiter, in fact, I got to go back to the beginning of it. The waiter one, this one threw me right away. Just dropping 4 glasses at a table. I just like, and I may help you? Like just leaning in to like, and how may I help you?
Yes, sir. How may I help you?
And these two are just like, what the fuck just happened? And then I'm pretending it's Joe Biden. Joe Biden walking into glass really fucking hit hard. It was really hard to keep it straight on that one. And that was the winner. She got shotgunned in the face. Oh my God.
Oh, thank you.
This one's just
That's
funny.
vanilla though. It's the chocolate. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god.
That's someone who just doesn't want to work at McDonald's. That's fucked up. All right, so I think that one was staged. I think that last one was staged. They knew the lady that worked there, and I don't even think that lady worked there. She's wearing a hat, but that's it. The rest of it, yeah, whatever. Anyways, so that's been awesome. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time to do another 2 to 5:30 show with you guys. Friday happy hour show is going to be fun. We're going to get drunk. It's going to be fun. And until then, wait, McDonald's has hardened chocolate? I don't think so, especially not anymore. She's hot. She's used to getting facials. Yeah, but not shotgunned out of a beer, Saint RN. That one was new for her. That one was new for her. And she was busy trying to do her sexy pose. She was duck lipping on Instagram, and she got shot in the face with some frothy booze by a lady who doesn't know how to shotgun a beer. It was hilarious. It was good. It was just remembering it, smiled in my face. I'm giggling. All right. Anyways, we've had a great time. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. We'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you from Jimmy's Raiders. I think a bunch of them left already. Feel free to like, follow the channel, whatever. We appreciate all the support. We'll tell you how the goal stuff happened. We'll be back tomorrow. You know the deal. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's the end of the show. I should just leave.
Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you go fucking fucks? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
I'm retarded?